Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Guardians, good evening to everyone around the world. Hello, and thank you for hanging out with me. This journey is so much better when you hang out with friends. Now, in case you missed it, earlier today, I was live exclusively on Twitch with music, and we had a real good time over there. Don't forget that on the weekends, you will find me on Saturday and Sunday, a live stream on Twitch with a lot of good music. Bring your favorite tunes and come in and let's play a few games of Destiny and a few songs that you and I both enjoy. Oh, Nikki, absolutely, buddy. I'm hanging out. Holler at me when you get ready, because I know nothing about dual streaming. Guardians, Nikki Sats, you all know and love, is actually going to be getting up, to live stream. He's going to come back on. Nikki and Zatu and Kat played with me earlier today. We had a ton of fun. I got a lot accomplished. And Nikki's going to dual stream with me. But Nikki says, I'm setting up in about 10. I don't know anything either, but we're figuring it out. Rula, hello, hello. How are you? Rula, it's good to see you, buddy. All right. I need to go to the tower and just double check to make sure that I've got space for whatever this might hold. Are we going to divide the circle? Will we split it in half? Is a divided circle half? I don't know. Could you divide a circle in less than half? Could it be divided in fourth? Yeah, I think so. It could be like a pie. Cut it up. Give me a piece of pie, a circle. Today's broadcast is circle divided. What does it mean, you say? Well, it just means that we're coming full circle in a lot of stuff inside of Destiny. We're meeting old enemies, and some are new, they're new allies in the battle against the dark. Will we get more of them? I hope so. I hope we have more. Rula, what are you up to? What have you been playing? It's good to see you, buddy. It is really good to see you. I'm sneaking over. Hello, Katie. Did I want to keep this? Resilience is good, but I don't think so because I've got a lot of these 68, 69, 70, 80, 90. That's going to be like a 93. And I think I already have some of those. So, recycle. I'm going to recycle it. I'm getting rid of that. I don't know that I need any of these because I've already got a bunch of these. So I'm going to go ahead and just delete these plug ones. I've tried to love plug one. I have tried to love it. It is a cold, hard object that offers no opportunity for affection. Plug one. There's no opportunity. Okay, I'm glad I saw that. Now, these I won't get to take because I've got these already. I hate giving up resources that you've earned, that you've worked for. Let me go see Savala. Savala. Hello, Savala. Can you hear me? Kat, thank you for hanging out with me today. We had a good time. I had a good time. I hope you did. I don't really want to do this. I don't need that weapon. I'm saving them. I know, I'll have more of them drop. But I'm going to save them because I need that special rake angle. I'm going to end up doing thousands of Grandmasters to get my rake angle, it seems like. All right, now, did I get anything that I can click off? Kat, really, just thank you for hanging out with me. The thing, looking for friends inside of gaming can be difficult because people come and go. They play for a while, they're out of it for a while. And I tend to play consistently. I'm around. So don't ever hesitate to just come on in and hang out with me. Chemical enrichment. Found it. Found it. Is that done? I'm thinking these are done. Field work. Lotus Eater next week with a bonus mercy drop. Ooh, gosh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Okay, what do I have? I've got to find some field work. Unlock field work with Ido. Ido, I need your field work.
Those algorithmic decryption keys were supposed to be...
Why is that on Intrepid? That's not what I want it to be on. I want it to be on what? Where's it at? Where's it at? Okay, this one I can check off. Conqueror. I'm just going to equip it. All right. Conqueror. And I'm not going to check that off. That can flash all it wants to. I'm not checking that off. Vanguard 1. Hello, hello, buddy. It's good to see you. How are you? I'm on both Twitch and TikTok tonight. Or not TikTok, but Twitch and YouTube. Of course, I'm also on TikTok. I need to put some more videos on TikTok. I've often thought, they were going to shut it down. It's on again, off again. And so I've not really, been devoted to TikTok. And I actually enjoy, there's so many creators on TikTok that I really like. Wow, look at the people that are on. Wow. I cannot believe my eyes. This place is filled. Phoenix. So many people. Taco Bell. Taco Belly. He's got a Taco Belly. Z-Luz. Hello, hello. Maybe I should send out one of these. Zeno, not to be confused with Zemo. Taco Belly, sent in. Jason, hello, hello. It's good to see you. How are you, buddy? Guardians, Jason played with me earlier today, and we had a blast. We did a lot. Jason, I checked off a lot of that stuff. Now I need to go get this stuff done. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Enriching powder, I'll take it. So, minor field work, Eventide Ruins on Europa. Europa. Try Danielson. Try Danielson. Where you been? I don't think that you have talked about your trip to Vegas. Vegas. Okay, so I need to go up here. Is this a ghost? I will probably never find the thing. I searched and searched for a ghost because it seemed to be out of the radius the last time I looked. I did finally find it. It said, look at the stars or the sunset. Investigate and collect a mysterious object tucked deep within a building in the northeast section of Eventide Ruins on Europa.
Hello?
Nikki, how are you, buddy? Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. I'm trying to figure this out. Before I start this stream together.
Guardians, Nikki and I, we're going to duo stream if Nikki can figure it out. I've never done it before.
Neither have I, but we're going to figure this out together.
Try Danielson. Yes, I have been to live hockey games and just absolutely loved them. I will say that they are a blast.
I'm going live now, and then... Let's see... Okay. There's something I can do on Twitch. I'll just bring together from Creator Dashboard.
Appletonius, hello, buddy. Thank you. You saved me. Cause they're coming in. They're coming in. All right, I have to get powerful, and I have to find whatever it is I'm finding. Field work.
Okay, so in Twitch, I'm going to be sending you, I think, an invite. So hold on. I don't know how it goes, but I'm sending it to you.
All right, inside of Twitch. Going. Oh my gosh, I just missed it. I just missed it.
If you want to, I'll send you another one.
Okay, yeah, send me another one because it popped up on a different screen.
Okay, there we go. Action already taken. This host performed that action. Go to your alerts maybe because I can't resend it.
Alerts.
I'm not
Where
sure.
would I
Like...
find my alerts?
Good question. I am.
All right, hang on, because maybe I have to go to Twitch.
Yeah, I think you might actually have to go to the website.
Yeah, let me go to that and go over to. No, it wouldn't be channels. It's home. No. Activity. Nikki Sats. Just now. Continue. Twitch would like to access your microphone. Oh my! Is it going to go through the microphone on the screen?
No, I don't. At least I don't think so. I mean,
Join
I guess,
backstage.
I don't know what that means, but
Destiny 2, the video, fun with Ransom Rider, drinks, grandmasters, and such. Join backstage.
okay. So it shows you here. I do hear an echo.
I just turned it down because it popped up on my iPad.
Weird. Okay. All right. I think that's good, right?
Guardians, does
Okay, so I
anybody
did the
see anything
shared
different?
I did the shared chat, so I don't know if that. Let me know if this comes through on your end, Ransom.
Oh,
Yes,
Try
it's working.
Danielson says it's working.
Oh,
What-
sweet.
What are you seeing, Try Danielson? We're new to this. We're new.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I think what happens is whoever is on, they can click into you, and it'll like pop up like whoever's there, I believe. But it shows both. I mean, to be fair, it's all going to be your chat, but it'll show who is on there. I had a follower, Try Danielson. Thank you, brother. It's an old alert. That was for Apex. That's funny. Okay, cool. I think that works. This is I got the hot tub up too.
Okay,
so
I
what do you
think
wanna
I
do?
see your hot tub at the lower bottom of one of my screens.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be something like that. So I think we're good. Yeah. That makes more sense. So yeah, you sent it in my chat, and then I see the distinguishments between, Ransom's got his subs. Okay, cool. So I think we're good.
I'm
Do
ready.
you notice any? I would say, do you notice any differences on your end?
I
'Cause
don't.
ultimately, this is
my one screen over here, like my main screen where I look at OBS, it's still the same. But
Okay.
one of my side screens where I watch just Twitch,
Mhm.
it has your logo, the cowboy hat, and it says your name and it says you're live, and then right next to it is mine with my name and my logo, and it says I'm live.
Okay, I think we're good. So
Try Danielson, are you on? Are you on? What are we gonna do, Nikki? What are we gonna do?
I mean, we could do some. I mean, like, do you still need to do the field work thing real
Yeah,
quick? Or do you
I
wanna
am, and I'm trying to
knock it out?
find like a ghost or something right now. Something in the field that I have to find.
I'm joining. I'm just joining you.
All right. These Guardians, Guardians, just recently on Europa. I am trying to find this Minor Fieldwork 6. Investigate and collect a mysterious object tucked deep within a building in the northeast section of Eventide Ruins. So I think, can we take the elevator and go up the northeast ruins? Vol, what does it
I
look
am
like
not
on your
sure.
screen? I know you are watching it, Vol. What does it appear? Are you seeing me? Are you seeing Nikki? Are we dual screened? I don't know how the thing works. Now, I have watched Vendetta and Special Hero do this, and now I don't remember exactly. I think I was just seeing Vendetta because I was on his channel.
No, yeah. So we're not gonna. It won't be dual screened. Like each of our, like individually, we'll have our own like screen showing up. It's just the chat essentially is shared.
Okay. Well, that I like because we share chat anyway.
Well, I mean,
Through
it's you.
OBS, you're on my chat all the time. But I guess for people that don't use OBS, this would be something new for them totally.
Maybe I'm not sure.
Vol says I only see you. All right, so it's the chat that you're seeing both of or hearing both of, Vol. All right, it says it's in the building, Guardians, the northeast corner. The northeast corner.
It has been a minute since I've done this, so I don't remember.
Should I go into the lost sector? Would that be where it's at?
No, so I do recall it's definitely not in the sector.
Northeast corner. That circle. I don't trust the circle.
Hold on,
I don't trust the
let
circle.
me pull yours up so I can actually see.
Because, Guardians, I searched and searched for one recently, and I definitely was in the circle and got nowhere. I got absolutely
I think this might have been the
nowhere.
one. Hold on. Is it right back here?
Northeast
to where I am.
corner. All right, I'm coming back up. But won't that show up on my radar as something?
It should. I know there was like one over here or something like that, but I mean, again, it's been a long time.
Northeast corner. Here comes the rain again, falling on my head like a new emotion.
Unfortunately,
Woo.
it does not give me the one you did, or it doesn't show which ones.
Okay, I feel like this is northeast corner back here. In the building, and I can't really jump from here because that's DED. All right, so am I close to it? It's showing in here somewhere. It looks like, but Guardians, again, I don't trust this.
Are you in the lost sector right now?
No, I just
you're not.
moved
You're
over
not.
to where the big highlighted circle is at. Oh, it will
Is
be
it
near
in-
the public event spot.
Hold on.
Holy cow! He was just sitting there in the snow. You faked me out.
Interesting.
That ain't right. I thought he had died there. I thought he was DED.
I think it's in that building that you're in.
The one that I'm in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, let me open this up again. No, well, it's showing I'm way off. It's where the public event is at. That's how good I am with directions. Why doesn't my ghost say, no, you're not in the northeast?
Nice ear tracking there. That's fun.
Okay, the northeast side of the building. Okay, I'm here in time to rally the flag. So where we would go into, Jason, this is where we would go into Deepstone Crypt.
Do you have one up here? Where I'm standing?
Oh, I found
Wait.
it. I found
Yep.
it. Collect. It's a clump of what looks to be stone, but it's European snow. European snow. All right, now I have more though. I have more. Okay, I need 4 more powerful combatants. Can't I? Well, first off,
So
I
we'll just
know
go. We'll just do. We can either do this, the Lost Sector, or we can just
the
do-
public event's got a minute 30, but I'm
Kill
gonna
this
see
guy
if
up
this
there.
guy counts.
Yeah, kill that guy. If that counted, that I mean that should.
Sometimes they don't let him really do anything. That counted. He comes back over.
Yeah, he
and
comes back
over.
very quickly.
He was tied into Guardians a long time ago. He was part of some type of quest. And I don't remember, maybe it was a gun. We were trying to build a gun. The Lost Sector is filled, yes. And I love the Lost Sector. Probably a lot of those Minotaurs would count.
Yeah, let's just go into the sector then. Bunker E15, my beloved.
Woo, Jason, I'm going to be so happy to get her done. I am FEDUP done with Ido. She needs to be running the local apothecary and, you know, selling ointments, skin creams.
Hey, what's up, Paul? A public event. If there's anything
This is a
powerful here.
good Guardians. I love this one on the hard version. If this was selectable, we could get this out of the way quickly.
Next room should, I think, have one.
Okay, let's see if this Minotaur counts. Open the door! Guardian coming through!
Paul has confirmed Chen is shared. Appreciate that. Minotaur on me.
Don't you strike at me. Guardians, the little bots do a lot of damage. They really do. And then at this level, you know, we'll take the big gal out. She just has to receive the SOS from the minions. At the end, she will appear, and we'll be ready. Oh, she hardly got to know me at all. I don't even think she saw what was coming.
I don't know if there's any other ones that spawn in now. What is happening here? Is this Vex on your screen just having a seizure?
No, he is not. He is not. Where's the wyverns?
They're not.
Did we already get them?
Yeah, they won't count as powerful. They're only red bars.
All right, Guardians. Let's see how
Double
many
check.
that gave us.
See, yeah, I would say see your progress.
How many did I get?
What do you got?
3 of 5. 3 of 5. So, you know what else I love on Europa? Oh, but no. Now we have to. No, we can go anywhere. We can go anywhere and get these.
Yeah, as long as it's power, yellow bar, something like that.
Perdition. It's a thing of beauty. I'm going to fast travel to Varix. Perdition is a beautiful thing.
I had a feeling you were going to go there.
And I always love this, selectable. When this is selectable, this will cook your cornbread if you want to go in and have a good time. You'll get a crunchy crust because this thing is great.
Perdition's a very fun sector.
Guardians, earlier today, I was actually chatting with Shield Maiden, who is a phenomenal Guardian. Shield Maiden stopped by my YouTube channel and left a comment on my Taken Cobbler. And I stopped in to say hello to her. We've played before and chat often. And of course, Havoc and her have co-op. Oh, wait a minute. Now, I can rally the flag. Yeah, there's a flag down here. Havoc and I have, or Havoc and Shield Maiden, they've done music together, and it's really spectacular.
We could just do this public event if you want. It's only a minute.
Oh, a minute. Yeah, and there's a lot of them here. I would guess every one of those guys that pops up would be worthy. But, she and I were talking about the Grandmaster report, and she needs like 1,000 to be in the top 999. I need 1,000 to be in the top 999. But it's so much time. I mean, really, you would have to get the Grandmaster. You'd have to get into one and get it down to like a Nikki Satz level. What's your fastest time in a Grandmaster, Nikki?
We did Insight Terminus in 4 minutes and 40 seconds.
Guardians 4 minutes and 40 seconds, and you could do quite a few of them. It does put a strain on you when you're doing that many of them. Nikki, about how many before you're like, I need a break from this?
I mean, it depends on what we're doing. I mean, if it's like, hey, let's run, there's got to be like sort of an objective. Like, I'm at the point, like, I've done all of them solo. Like, I'm certainly not going to be a top speedrunner.
But you are ranked. You're way up in the rankings, Nikki. Do you know what your rank is?
No idea. I just like Grandmasters. Yeah, this public event is not good. Let's just actually go into it. This one's gonna take forever.
It does. This one takes a long time because you have to mess with all those little flying things. It is, Guardians. It's a lot of time. When I see those people on there with thousands of Grandmasters, and you just say that the average for those top 999 is I would think the average is at least 10 minutes because most players aren't going to be able to do them in 4.5. So that's a huge time investment, an absolute huge time investment.
I guess the nice thing is working at home. Like I can kind of get away with some of the off hours and stuff like that. But I mean, like in terms of the game itself, like this is I just generally enjoy just doing GMs. That should finish you there, right?
I'm gonna check it. And see. Let's look, Guardians. How many is that? That's 4. I need one more, so the big boss is gonna count.
Boss counts.
Maybe this.
Nah, that was a rough
He
bar.
wasn't very powerful. I remember him being better than that. Guardians, when these first come out, like when this planet was originally, new, it absolutely, was a challenge. Doc Martin, how are you, buddy? Because I remember coming in here and facing this guy and being like, ooh, okay, that got it. That got it.
Nice.
But I do remember coming in here and being like, oh man, he's a tough cookie to chew. You chip your teeth instead of getting chocolate chips. Now, place your findings. Let's go see Ido.
See Ido, and then you want to do like couple like insight runs and go back to another one of these?
Yes, I do. Because
Beautiful.
Guardians, I'm going to confess this. I do confess this. Searching for this stuff, it puts me every time I have to do this. Any of these things, the chess pieces, any of that, it's hunter-gatherer missions. I'm a warrior of the people. I need weapons and bullets and ammo and the occasional sandwich in the field. That's what I've got to have to thrive as a guardian. When I have to find these, like earlier today, in case you missed it, I was exclusive on Twitch with music, and I was playing with Nikki and Jason, also known as Zatu. And I played with Kat before that. And we had to run a lot of stuff for the Vex, and we had to run the Tomb of Elders, formerly known as Prison of Elders, but modified to the point that it's not fun like it used to be in the good old days. And I don't know what it is about that, but it's not, like, I don't want to go back in there. I want my Tomb Flakes and show me the door. Show me the way. And I want it out of there. So luckily, we got the Tomb Flakes. We got some of this stuff for Ido completed. Because I do like titles. And sometimes, Guardians, you got to do this stuff that you're not really that enthralled about. And this was definitely one of those missions where we had to get a lot of stuff that wasn't the most fun because this stuff has kind of moved on. Now, this is Major Fieldwork 3 on the EDZ. I'm taking it. Help Ido conduct major field work in the EDZ. And I will say that I thoroughly, I like Ido. I feel like some of her moves might have been a little bit juvenile. She's young. She's finding her way forward. But I still like her, and I liked working on a lot of this stuff. The steps, and there have been many videos made about this. This is very late. But the steps to do all of this stuff and complete all these potions and tonic making and all that kind of thing, it didn't, it should have been red for this needs attention and green, meaning you've completed it. Everything that needed to be done needed to have a red box around it so you could just see what your next step was. Help Ido conduct major field work in the EDZ. Now, let's run and do this one real quick because Nikki's here and I love doing the fun stuff. And by fun stuff, I mean Grandmasters.
Yeah, not chores.
I don't want to be a hunter-gatherer. Jason, you know this because I have told you this many times. Jason, if it wasn't for you reaching out a hand and lifting me up to the path to find a lot of this stuff, I would not have it. And the one really that sticks out, these were minor inconveniences along the path to victory. But Kavastov, that exotic Kavastov, man, oh man, that absolutely turned into a chore. And that's, now, I'm on a soapbox today, so let me run with it. The Pale Heart, Bungie, we love you 68.2% of the time. But the Pale Heart needs to be opened up. It absolutely needs to be opened up. And what I mean is, we need to see other players in there. You know, if you go in solo, well, you're there solo. Where's this thing at? Okay, it's this way. If you go in solo, you're there solo. You're not going to find a few sparrows lying around. You're not going to bump into a fellow guardian. You're not going to say, hey, don't I know you from the tower? None of that. None of that. Because you're there alone, Kevin. You're alone. I want it to be opened up. I'm all about open world. I don't know why. You know, I was not raised in Skyrim. I was raised in Destiny. But I want open world. I want the Dreadnought turned into open world. All right, what's the objective here? We got to get this done. The enemy awaits, and they grow stronger as we dilly-dally. Usually there's not many enemies here.
Now it's like 20 enemies or 15 enemies, and then we are done, and then we
like
can
the chieftain
do
probably
the
is
actual
gonna go,
fun
and
stuff.
that's almost it. Now there is a good lost sector around here. New step, claim your rewards, and Idos. Okay, see, that was it. That was it. That wasn't hardly enough to leave the tower for. Come on now. But I definitely, Guardians, like the stuff. We're in battle, the heat of battle. And I don't want to be just, you know, a total Grandmaster, you know, gamer, because there are people out there that already have that title. They just do Grandmasters, and that's basically all they do. But I like having a choice of in-game content and fun missions. I just don't always want to be looking for a resource. But I need the Dreadnought opened up. I want it opened up. Take down the barriers. I don't want to see a waffle pattern, a taken shield, or any other kind of situation that's going to block me from my joys in gaming. And that really, you know, it's all blocked off. And then it's the same way, you know, with what we were doing today, running through missions. It needs to be just opened up. Guardians, I'm a double D gamer. I am D1, D2, Destiny 1, Destiny 2. And I don't remember D1 being blocked off that way. I mean, when we went into the Dreadnought in D1, you had access to all of it. You had access to all of it. And I liked it that way. I liked it that way a lot.
Zerix would approve, I think.
Okay, so now I just have one more. Discover powerful salvage in the exotic mission Kale's Fall. You are kidding me.
Hard
Jason,
no on that one.
Let's wait on that. Jason, tomorrow, you and I. Kale's Fall, now just so I'm sure that I'm, you know, we're talking about the right thing. This is Kale's Fall. Enter Fickrel's Revenant Fortress and the Tangled Shore, where dark reflections make it difficult to discern illusion from reality. It's the magic mirror. He's a magic man, mama. So we're not going to do that. That, Guardians, tune in tomorrow. Same day, same place. Different day, same place. And check out as I go through that to try to get that completed for Sweetie Pie Ido. I hope she's making ointments right now. Now, Nikki and I actually thought a fun thing for Nikki and I to do, of course, you know, the little bit of mean streak in me said, "Ooh, let's do all the ones that Nikki doesn't do a lot." But that wouldn't be right. And then I thought, well, you know, Nikki and I could just do several of them. Just, you know, go through the list and do a few for fun. Now, Nikki, do you mind if we find somebody to invite them to come out and
let's
play?
go third. Let's go third.
Let's find somebody. I know Superman was here earlier and
Thank you,
wanted
Reaper.
to run a bunch of things. I don't think Superman's here this evening. But let's get
Yeah, I
on
don't
here
know.
and find somebody.
Let's let's start with you know, just quick insight. Then we can move on to like you know, let's move on down the list, and then kind of figure it out from there.
Ooh, Demon Boy, you're playing Vow of the Disciple. Have a good time. Have a good time. Johnny Dark, are you back in the good old US of A? Hello, Guardians around the world. A big O special hello to my fellow Guardians in the United States. I am in the Eastern US of A. And Guardians, I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, let's find somebody. Doc Martin, what are you doing? Unknown Antechamber, you're going to die of starvation in there, Doc Martin. That's no good. There will be no karaoke sessions in there. You're just going to be moving chess pieces around from daylight till dark. Meek, King of Dark.
I'll be right back, everybody.
All right, all right. Mew, Peeb. Peeb, you're always grand. Peeb, what are you doing? I'm going to send Peeb an invite. I like this. Like, this looks like a special racing wheel with racing stripes. I like that, Peeb. I like it a lot. All right, I sent out an invite. Let's see if Peeb responds. Peeb's a 2037. The Judge, 2028. He's with the Glatton gang. Glatton, they're all the same. It's the gang. Lark, how are you? What's Lark doing? Salvation's Edge. Take them down, Lark. Take them down. Q is playing something else. GP Red is on something else. Quest is linked up with other Coterie of Arms member. Brando, Demon Boy playing something. Johnny Dark playing something. Timbo. Hello. I don't think I know Timbo. Does anybody in chat want to come in and do this? We're here for have fun, for a good time. For a good time. Call 8675309. Now that number, don't dial that number. Don't dial that number. Guardians, I am so limited. Kevin, I know you're doing the raid. Stay in there. Get that raid done. Cat, you come on in. I didn't see you here, Cat. Cat, where are you? Oh, Colorado Cat. That's why I'm missing you every single time. I miss you, Cat, every time because I'm looking for Cat, not Colorado Cat. I gotta remember. Do you remember? We're gonna go to Orbit, and hopefully Cat will get to come in and hang out with us. Cat, you know you can come in and chat. It's just me and Nikki. It's just Nikki and I. We're in space. Come on in, girl. Come on in. Be the river that makes the change. All right. Now, what are we going to do here? We're probably going to run some Insight Terminuses just to warm up, brush up, and get weapons and get completions. Oh, Doc Martin, absolutely, buddy. The raids are important. I need to get a raid team again with a Sherpa. I love to just do raids and be able to take care of a lot of enemies. The enemies. Oh, Kat, you know, when you feel comfortable, you come on in and hang out and chat with us. You know, I'm a safe zone. I'm a safe zone. But I know there are people that definitely don't like hearing themselves. I know it, Kat, but don't you be concerned about it. It's just us. We're friends. All right. Do we want to warm up with the Insight Terminus? I think so. I think so. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. All right, Kat. I think this will be on your screen. Overcharged trace rifle, 25% damage bonus. Void surge, strand surge, 25%. Void damage incoming, barrier and unstoppable. You know, I probably have a strand. Woo! Thunder and lightning. Big storm. Big storm. Guardians, if I get knocked out, knocked off, you'll know it's the storm. Because that kind of rattled the house a little bit. It's coming this way. It's coming this way. All right, I'm just cleaning this up. You know I have, right, a strand version, but I like that I have my void siphon on. I'm probably going to put one of these on. Now, let's see. Was there anything else here that allows me to make a lot of... anything here that allows me to make a lot of you know, bubbles? Because we want to be able to pick them up. We want those orbs of power. Lots of bubbles, lots of orbs. Powered melees, and I already have that here. Your grenade final blows give a orb of power. Am I happy with this grenade that I have on? Skip grenade, flashbang grenade. I think I'm going to switch back to the flashbang because I did really like it.
Okay, we're back. We're back.
All right, Nikki. I think we're ready. Kat, are you ready? Here we go. Here we go now. This is going to be Insight Terminus. I am joined by the legendary hero of the last city, Nikki Satz, and Cat of the People, Colorado Cat. Let's go into a Grandmaster Nightfall. This is Insight Terminus. Launch. Not lunch, but launch. But yeah, Guardians.
You're in the Discord, aren't you, Kat?
She said she didn't know about the Discord thing. She's bashful. I told her it's just you and I, Nikki. It's just you and I.
I know we're a bunch of tough guys here.
You and I must make a pact. We must push the darkness back. Guardians, public service announcement number 1. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. This is
I'm staying
water.
Hydrated.
It's water over ice with some lemon.
My driving alone here might tell my state of hydration.
Guardian, we received limited intel
Hydrate,
regarding a Vex
hydrate.
information depot. I want you to get in there and figure out what they know.
We got to figure out what they know. We've been trying to figure out these Cabal, these Vex, and everything else for ages. I do feel like Kargan probably had some information that could have benefited us, but we met Kargan's family way back in Sundial days. We fought every single one of them and won. We fought the Vex, the Cabal, and we won. We fought the law, and we won.
How many things for Ido?
Do you know that my stuff for Ido started popping up, and I hadn't seen any of it pop up in ages? Top half of the magazine offers chill clip. Alright, can I just fast forward all over these? Can I make it over there where I can survive? I am, power boosted. Wow. Wow. That felt good. And then you don't have to fool with the rest of them once you get the champions.
I didn't die to that? I'm gonna get launched.
Whoa, my gosh. A nuke. A nuke on the battlefield. Now remember, Guardians, you heard me say it earlier if you were on my live stream with music. You have to really watch out there because Kargan can double stomp.
Guardian, I'm making the elimination of Kargan your priority. Is that much?
Oh, he was fixing to double stomp us there.
Guardians, we're going to play Oh Mickey sometime, and we're going to change the words, and it's going to be Oh Nikki.
Oh God,
That'll be so good. It can be Nikki Satz's new theme song. Because he can do a theme song that's kind of a parody, and it would be legal.
excellent aim by me.
Aim assist is so powerful on this Guardians, it actually tries to keep me from aiming at Kargan. Woo! The Mad Bomber. I shouldn't say that because I think we actually had a Mad Bomber in the game.
We did. I wasn't around for it, but I know that. Or no, didn't we have it in the Kells Fall season? That's probably why I know it.
It was somewhere around. Somewhere.
Excellent work, Captain. You are at 50% completion of this task.
I guess I could have loaded up something off of Europa and got all the champions in a run. Because I do really like the Glassway.
You gotta watch out for the middle.
In fact, Guardians, out of all the Grandmasters, I'm going to say that Glassway could be my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I don't know what it is about Glassway, but I'm a fan. I am a big, big fan.
I don't think it's that. Yeah, it's not bad. I think we're good.
I still have PTSD from the chickens in Glassway.
We love the chickens. Hey, Ray.
Hello. But it's not a hard fight. Not a hard GM at all.
If you get the timing down in the boss room, left to right, you can control the masses in there. But it is one of my favorites, really, Guardians, as a Grandmaster. Raygun, what's your
Still need
favorite?
to do solo.
Favorite GM.
Yes. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. This is the moment of truth we've all been waiting for.
I like a good Warden of Nothing.
Strike in the game.
I also like Devil's Lair. Um, but it's probably Warden of Nothing. Probably my favorite. Devil's Lair I just like because I like sitting in that room and plinking at all the stuff. It reminds me of a simpler time in Destiny 2 when it was sitting well
Blow
plinking
orb. stuff. Blow orb. See you.
So Warden of Nothing or Devil's Lair?
Warden of Nothing with the current state of the game. But overall, probably Devil's Lair.
Nikki, what about you?
I'm going Warden. I think Warden is like easily, it's nostalgia, and I think it's just a great strike. Like, it's fun. Like, yes, the boss falls over, that's understandable, but there's just something about the charm of the entire strike that is amazing.
I just love the train bits. When you could just get instant nuked by not paying attention. Just death by train.
Oh yeah. Hello, Orb.
It's also probably my favorite because it's got the best line from Barracks in it in the entire game.
Which one?
Dismantle mines?
Oh.
Yes. I think that was one of the first ones I put on a soundboard in that old Discord we were in, Nikki.
That's right, I'm pretty sure it was.
That, and I got the exotic ingram sound.
It definitely tricks some people. Orb, why?
Look at this orb up here on the top.
What intel did you discover?
Why?
There's only one data
It's orb in time.
labeled
Kat, what about you? What's your favorite? What is your favorite Grandmaster?
By an Otzot centuries ago. What is Oxa? And who is Otzot?
Those are questions for another day, I suppose.
Another day, another dollar. Destiny 2.
Too easy. Just too easy.
Nikki, I love it when you put this crazy stuff on. This crazy gear.
It's the only Warlock stuff I ever throw on.
Are you running your ethical build?
It's the ethical Warlock build, not the unethical Titan build.
Oh, Kat, this is your favorite? This is a fun one because it is, it's timed where you feel like you're always on the move and you're doing something. And then there's a couple of breaks in there where we have to progress to another battle arena. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. All right, now I would like to go into Warden of Nothing. Nikki, are you up for it? Are you up for it?
You know I'm always up for Warden.
Guardians, this is another
hold
good
on.
one. This is Warden of Nothing. Let's take a look
Yeah,
at this.
I'm not gonna switch. I'm not gonna switch
It
anything.
is
Okay.
overcharged rocket launcher, and full confession here, this is on digital. I have not used a rocket launcher this season. I do not believe I have used one at all this season. Void Surge, 25% bonus to outgoing Void, 25% bonus to Strand. We're going to face Barrier, Overload, and Unstoppable. Plus, they are going to burn us up with a solar damage. 25% increase to that burn. Be ready for that. Although I don't believe there's a lot of it in there. There's a lot of solar, especially the final boss arena. But I'm hoping we're all going to be supered and we're going to be able to take the Ogal down before she gets started. This is a Nightfall Grandmaster, Prison of Elders, Warden of Nothing. You'll be listening to Varix, but not really. Let's launch in. Remember, I'm hanging out with Colorado Cat and Nikki Satz, legends of the Last City. Let's go in.
I mean, I'm a huge noob because of the carries.
We're still trying to get Nikki to work up to a heroic public
One
event.
day I'll eventually muster the courage to clear one of those.
All right, Kat, are you ready? Nikki, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Kat, I hate that we can't hear you. Give it some thought. Give it thought. You can come in. Thank you, Kat.
No, we're not gonna bite that much, at least.
I was going to say, speak for yourself.
All right, let's get this, as the kids say, this bread. Am I right, boys?
Oh my god.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's beautiful.
So Kat, are you on are you on your phone or PC?
How you
Bring
living,
it so.
hotshot? I thought you and your ghost might come back.
Escaped inmates are going to town on the reef. We're gonna deal with it at the source.
Then you'll want to take out the warden's servitor. It's going haywire.
I wish our guardian could start
God.
learning to pick its feet up. Pick your feet up, guardian, especially in the Insight Terminus that we just came from. It is so rotten about getting stuck in the circle. You can't pick your feet up.
Don't mind the PA.
It didn't used to
That's
be
the
that
warden's
way.
servitor.
There was some
Thing
point
shorted its brain when the
where
warden left
that
the prison.
happened,
He
that
thinks
took
it is
place.
the warden. Uses a print of his voice. He's running a combat subroutine called Challenge of the Elders.
Combat subroutine, Challenge of the Elders. I threw some
scanned it,
strand at
didn't I?
Nicky and tried to push him on through. It didn't work. It didn't work.
Well, that's a skill issue on my part then.
Let's move this prisoner free.
I wonder if you could strand it over the train and then you could attach onto it.
The warden's
No, it's something
Watch
with.
for oncoming transports.
They claim it's because of those voice line glitch, because of the strike thing. As to why, for whatever reason, this is no longer working as intended.
I used to remember being able to get through there fairly easy. And then something went awry. Oh, she hardly got to say hello. What's he doing down here? Who did that? Magma? Cabal Magma malfunction?
Yeah, you blew yourself up.
It was his fuel cell. He carries it on his back. I got all happy shooting him in the face with my sidearm. It's the little things in life that bring joy. Shooting a Cabal right in the face, but he got me in the end because he exploded. I need to
Doc, I
come
think
back
she
in
is
and
on
redo these
council.
solo Guardians. I have, in case you missed it, just weeks ago, I soloed this GM. It took several attempts, but Guardians, reach for the stars, and one day they'll be yours.
Honestly, did not take you that long.
Not really. I look back and I definitely, mistakes were made.
I mean, that's any solo attempt is always going to have stuff like that.
And I'll tell you, my worst mistake was overusing Tanasha's mastery. I should have just really, and Nikki, you told me this right up front. You said, get two with Le Monarch, and then, hit them with the sidearm. And I really should have focused more on that.
I mean, listen, everybody's got to learn. It's not a playstyle that you're doing typically.
But I do feel like Guardians, I could go in and be better. You get better and better. But I think the Red Keep would be a ton of fun.
I can tell you with certainty it is not.
Well, I mean, and that's what I'm meaning. When I say a lot of fun, I mean, you know, a challenge.
It's not like, here's the problem. It's like not even really a challenge as much as it is just frustrating.
Nikki, I tell you, I am looking forward to your no damage run. I think you should start with, you know, one of the ones you really love. Have you
I
ever
play too much of
considered
a
that?
I play too much of a melee character to be effective. Hi. Bye.
Goodness, he popped up out of nowhere. Wait your turn, sir. You've got friends that were here longer.
All Orange is on the march.
These Vex.
Like those kind of challenges to me, like I mean, where they're very, very impressive. Like I don't have the mental fortitude or patience to do a no-hit run on something.
And you know, Nikki, it does just take a lot of patience. And from watching Esoteric Guardians, I'm referring to Esoteric's solo flawless Scarlet Key, where he wore all blues, and you know, then he did one where he took no damage. It really, you know, I knew you can watch that video and you know, like, hey, this was not his first run or second run. He practiced this for a while because he knew where they spawned. He knew exactly what he had to do to make it, and that's
part of it.
impressive
Like you just
part.
gotta know spawns, things like that. Like it's I mean, yes, part of it is just playing a lot and like understanding some of the GMs and everything like that. But
Kill them, dead.
it's orb.
Oh no! Joining allies. Now they really shouldn't be able to damage me when I'm on the joining allies. Their ability to damage should be done.
It should be, but unfortunately.
Doc Martin, she's I don't know, but she said she didn't know about the Discord, and I took that to mean, Kat, that you want to just hang off on Discord for a little while. Woo, he got me one time. I ain't gonna let him get me again. But Doc Martin, I watched your stream on the karaoke, but it was scratchy, and then it paused and it didn't come back. But I watched 15 or 20 minutes of you guys karaokeing. It was a good time.
What was that interaction? Suppressing fire. I wonder if I'll actually hit there. Crazy that I got no hit markers.
I love to disarm all these guardians before they get a chance to blow up in your face like that. But with 3 people, you don't really have to be concerned about it.
Oh, melee him.
I'm out of Glimmer? What?
Ray?
You face final.
The final nightmare.
A mighty
Oh, you know what it did? I bought a bunch of those swords from the Vanguard, and I think they cost like 60,000 Glimmer or something a piece.
Oh yeah, it's kind of big.
I didn't even think about it. I know. where I
But
can
Doc
get some
Martin,
more
thank
quick.
you for the reminder. Thank you, buddy.
Ransom, do you remember when you could just die on a jump here?
Oh gosh, yeah. You would break your
What do we
ankles,
have
then your
here?
knees popped, and then your inside fell out on the floor.
And you had to, and the respawn point was above, so you could not go back up.
Yeah, you really had to take your time or you died. And then where we are at right now, for a long time, if you went down with a team
like
of
the
3,
trickster left you a
you
present.
could knock heads and die here. It was crazy.
But she made me laugh.
Oh yeah.
It was so yeah, up here.
You're in the prison.
So when I
waiting
first started
frame.
playing, this was like one of the
crazy
first GMs I ever
servant's
did.
nest.
This was the first GM I
Buckle up.
completed, but
He's got some
um,
grizzled veterans with him.
my brothers and I, we were sitting up there, and this barrier absolutely dumpstered us and killed us all while we were hiding away like a bunch of cowards.
Your postmaster
Orb?
2020 items.
Orb!
I feel like I should have had an orb there. Oh, you got an orb. You got an orb. I thought you were saying, where's the orb? Where's the orb?
Scam here, Drifter. You always
Guardians, and just like
Thanks for your
that,
help out here,
the
chosen
Warden of Nothing is
So,
relieved of duty. Bye.
Confession time.
I'm pretty sure that was a one hit. I mean, I shot some other stuff.
You,
I'm
it
pretty
was
sure
a one
hit Nova
hit.
Bomb.
It burned her up right where she stood.
So, I'll clean up behind
that's too
Celebrate
funny.
good
Sell this
times.
place
Come
back to the
on.
Awoken.
we want a cut.
I like your style. But you all
I love Warden of Nothing.
Nikki with 98. I had 26. There was nothing left. Colorado Cat with 28. Damage range from 28 to 166. Nikki created 50 orbs. It's the
I mean, I'm also
Prismatic
cheating.
Titan. They are the
I'm
powerhouse
on-
on the battlefield.
I'm on Warlock.
You're on Warlock?
Yeah, but I'm Warlock.
Beyond the Vanguard. Beyond the Vanguard.
The,
That's
yeah,
right.
I mean, honestly,
You've
it's
got
the
that
velocity
funky hat
baton.
on. You know, I
It's
even
the velocity
commented on it.
baton. Well, I mean, the cowboy hat for Warlock just looks terrible, so I wanted to make my Warlock look terrible, so I picked this helmet, and now it's funny to me.
Well, it looks very alien. I mean, you know, and not Sigourney Weaver alien, but Realm of the Nine kind of alien. The unknown. It's crazy town. And it's actually, with the color shader you've got on, it's very, you know, appealing in an out of the ordinary kind of way. It's a shocking appeal. But I do love the traditional cowboy hat. You know, I know you've been wearing that Moon Man face exotic for the Titan. That thing doesn't really color shade.
No.
It needs a revamp to do some color shading with an ornament.
No, but you can get it in green.
Can you?
There's an ornament that just turns it jade green.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
like the Chinese jade, the stone.
Yeah.
I kind of want that.
I have that, and it's creepy. It's like precious scars. You know, there's like, what do you do with that? You just accept the ugly and know that deep
You
inside
run-
the beauty shines.
You run Prismatic Titan, and you run Spirit of Scars.
No.
That's like I got a roll I've been trying to get on the Warlock exotic this morning. I got Stag and Vespers together.
Checking.
Is that what you're looking for?
It's one of the ones I'm looking for. I'm still trying to get Filaments and Starfire together.
2022 called. They want their exotic back.
You mean you're not wrong, but
All right, Guardians, let me reset this for Gado Savala down here. He's been staring at the last city, trying to count the buildings for a very long time. I hate giving these up, but oh wait a minute. Now wait a minute. Maybe I can go buy something. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose a thing, Guardians. You work to earn it, and I don't want to lose it. I feel like they need to increase all that
Well,
stuff.
Titan, let's
The
see what we
XO
have
are
here.
among the greatest mysteries.
Deleting the
They are
Wicked
well
implement again.
encrypted even
I was
for
trying to
themselves.
do a Wicked implement only run, but no.
All right, now I'm going to go back, and then we're going to further our adventures in Destiny 2. These are the never-ending adventures.
Hello, Guardian.
Yeah, which GMs have you not done?
Cat, which grandmasters do you need? Cat might have them all.
Always resolve them and be strong.
Actually, check your Conqueror title, because we could run a couple of the easy ones. We could do like Insight, because you got to run each class first, and then you can unlock a bunch. So you could run like literally whatever you want. But it's up to you. I mean,
Oh, are you talking to Cat or were you talking to me?
yeah, no, Cat, because I mean, she might have to.
Yeah, Cat.
You know,
if you need
if
something,
Conqueror's
we'll
a
do it.
thing that she wants, like,
And
could
I can
run, like,
promote
each
you.
subclass.
Like if you need Sunless Sail or something like that, I can promote you and you can load it in.
I don't think she'll be able to yet until she gets the.
Yeah, you can't get the catch-up
Title.
node until you get bait.
Yeah, I think so. Hold on, let me see what does Conqueror.
Kevin, I didn't bring any gamer snacks this evening. I don't even think I had a gamer snack this afternoon when I was on Twitch with music.
So the one that I know some people don't probably have. I mean, like, they do 6 different Grandmaster Nightfalls. There's also complete a Grandmaster Nightfall with each subclass Arc, Solar Void, Stasis Strand. So I mean that's some. I mean it's the easiest GM probably in the history of GMs with Sunless. So, or I mean Insight. So I mean that, you know, if you care about titles or anything like that.
But Kevin, I'm going to be doing. I've got one that I've got several. I'm going to do a German cookie for everybody over in Germany. Kat, you're trying to get into Discord. I don't. You should be
She's
able
here
to
in
do
the
this
VC.
link.
She's
Oh,
here in
hey,
the
Kat.
VC, but it's not. It's like she can't talk or something.
Somehow you get
test.
permissions.
Yep, yeah, we got
There
you.
you
We
are.
hear you. Hey, Kat.
Okay.
Hello.
What do you do to get rid of the echo?
That might be on your end because we're not. At least I'm not getting an echo.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Yeah, I don't hear an echo, Cat, on you at all. But Cat, welcome to the Discord. Now, full disclosure, we are live around the world in 53 different countries. And of course, I know you know this. It is a PG chat. But welcome,
Gotcha.
Cat.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Cat, what do you need? What do you need?
Any of them, really. I mean, just the ones I've been running with you guys are the only ones I've really done.
Girl, this is so much fun to know that you've got all these that you need. I am so happy to run into somebody that needs something that's on the good side of Destiny. Because we've been running the rotten side recently. And I'm all about the battle, the victory. I'm glad to hear that you need them. So let's take a look, Guardians. I think probably we'll just go in with Kat and get a bunch of these done. Don't you think so, Nikki?
I agree. So here's my suggestion right now. So I have a delivery that's coming to my door in like 5 minutes. So I I can just hang out here and chat. But what I would advise, do you care about the Conqueror title, like to have it, Kat?
No.
Okay.
Everybody
kinda
cares
takes
about the
away the
Conqueror
thunder.
title. What are you saying?
If you've got so what you've done it on the ones you've done, have you done it on like a base subclass at all, or are you using prismatic?
Oh, I think I've done it on base. Let's see, where would I look under?
Well, what do you run? Hold on.
Title.
Hold on.
I can run anything really. I mean,
Okay.
well, I
so-
mean, as far as character goes, just a hunter. Sorry.
No, that's all you need. So do you have like a regular void build or regular like arc, strand, anything like that?
Yes. Yes.
Throw on a regular class because it's like, well, actually, maybe it's not bugged. I don't know. Go to your titles, and then on Conqueror, and there should be one called Conqueror's Discipline. Actually, Ray, we did this. This was our Fallen Saber when it was the first time I ever ran Warlock in a GM.
Oh yeah.
Good Lord, I didn't realize there were so many of these.
There's a lot of titles.
I think there's like 50 in total or something. If you've been playing since the beginning.
My most prized title, by far, without question.
Better be dredging.
Oh,
It is Dredgen.
Conqueror.
Your
Okay, under
prize
Conqueror.
title is Dredgen?
It's more of a joke. On Conqueror's
Oh, I see.
Discipline,
Yes.
should-
Okay, I see it.
is any of them marked off right now in green?
Actually, yes. I don't know how, but it says solar and void.
Okay, so then to get this, so if you've got like an arc build, stasis build, strand build, throw one on. And then once I am back from my delivery, we get a little dog thing. So, for context, I think I told you this, Ransom. So my dog had to have his teeth cleaned. So teeth cleaning for a small dog, they put him under and everything like that. And he's an older dog. They had to remove 28 of his teeth.
You mentioned it.
Yeah, little guy was not happy.
Yeah,
But now he's
Nikki, I had an Italian Greyhound. They were
Yeah.
brothers. One of them had fantastic teeth, and the other one had to have like 15 or 18 of them removed.
Mm.
And they got cleanings regularly, and the dentist just said, some dogs just don't have the good teeth that the other ones do.
Yeah, he's like a Boston. I mean, well, okay, he's more Chihuahua than anything. If I were to take a picture of him and show it to people, they'd say, "Oh, that's Chihuahua, right?" But he's got like Boston Terrier. Randomly has Chow Chow in him. I don't know what his ancestors were doing, but yeah, he's an 11-pound.
Well, is he
psycho.
feeling better now? Because I know when they get
Oh,
older, it
he's-
takes a little while
he's
for them to
himself.
recover from being put to sleep.
He's 12 years old. I mean, like he's bounced back. Like, I mean, the first day he was very loopy and out of it, but the next day he like tried to grab a toy, but he couldn't like put it in his mouth because of the stitches. But I mean, the last couple days he's been great. The only thing he's like doing is, I gotta put some gauze on him because he keeps licking where they put in the IV,
Right.
and it's getting a little swollen. So we took him to the vet yesterday. They're like, it's not infected yet, but let's prevent him from doing that.
Yeah. So does he
So
have
he was
one
wearing
of the
the- he was-
collars on now?
So we had the cone of shame on him, and he's
Not
way
the
too crafty.
cone.
No, he's way too crafty. Way too crafty. He found a way to get that off of him. So I'm just buying a gauze pad and just basically tightening it up so he's gonna have a real hard time until he's annoyed. Contacting Destiny 2 servers, that's cool. Anybody else getting that?
Not me, thankfully. I had my fair share of it a few months ago.
Nope, not me.
Never once. Nobody's ever had that happen to them.
So
Good morning.
what should we do, Nikki? Then can Kat just stay on Arc and we would run through them for her to start working toward her Conqueror title?
So I would say we should do like 3 runs of Insight. We do the 3 that you don't have, Cat, whether it's Arc State, I think it's Arc Stasis Strand, right?
And what happens is,
Yes.
Nikki, she has to
Cool.
have you have to have completed it on every one of the supers. Is that how?
Yeah.
I know there's some way that you have to complete something that's more difficult initially, and then later on you just do them however.
Yeah, that and then at that point I think you probably on the other one, Cat, the total conquest, you're probably what, 4 of 6?
Um, I don't know. I have
Okay,
no
okay.
idea what.
No, it's in the title. I mean, it's no big deal. So you've done with us. I know we've done Warden, we've done Scarlet, we've done uh, Insight, and then what we could do is hop into probably Cosmodrome. Honestly, I'm not even kidding. We could do Psyops Cosmodrome once we get all those done. So I mean, within an hour you will have Conqueror, and then you can go through all the other stuff as you see
Oh,
fit.
okay. Yeah, it says under total conquest. I'm sorry, 4 of 6.
Okay, cool. So then you have to do 2 more. So we could do Cosmodrome and I guess as I'm puking, probably Hypernet.
Ooh, I like HyperNet. I like it.
I'm so
This
sorry.
now this heist, Legend, Psyops, Battleground, Cosmodrome. This can be, the boss arena and the second battle room can be a challenge.
We'll do that one though after. So we're gonna do what? We're gonna do the 3 on Insight. Run whatever. Everybody run fun stuff. Doesn't matter. And then we'll hop into Cosmodrome and Hypernet. So I mean, it's at most it'll take an hour.
I'm for it. I'm for it. Should we load in or should we take a 5?
Not yet. My delivery is literally pulling in now, so I'm gonna take 2. I mean, I guess yes. Everybody take 5, and then I'll
right.
be right back.
Guardians, we're going to take just a short break, and then we're going to go in with Kat, as Kat is working toward the title for all the Grandmasters. I'm excited for Kat. I feel like this really is an opportunity to achieve a really important title inside the game. And I'm all about getting a title. This one will be Conqueror. And many of you have it. Some of you are working toward it. But it is definitely one of those titles that you want to be able to try to get every season. There were a few seasons where I simply, forgot to finish something or I missed it. So I don't have as many as I would like to have because I would love to have the Conqueror from every single season. But there were a couple of them where maybe I was burnt out and I just didn't go in and complete it. Or I found that, something pulled me away in the real world and I didn't get to complete it. But we're going to take 5 and we're going to come back. So, Guardians, don't go anywhere because the most exciting part of the evening is coming up. We're going to be going into some Grandmasters and working toward the title for Kat. We'll be right back. Guardians, we are back. I am Ransom Rider. I'm hanging out with Nikki Satz and with Kat, who you know in chat, and Kat is also in Discord. Colorado Cat in game. Colorado Cat. Now, we're going to be working on this title, as you heard earlier. Let's go in and push back the darkness, Guardians. These Grandmasters are some of the best activities in the game. So I guess we're going to go, Nikki, into another Insight Terminus, and Kat needs to be on a special. Does she need the Arc or Void or?
I think, what do we say? Arc, Stasis, Strand?
Stasis, yeah. I'm on stasis at the moment.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, literally whatever works.
Guardians,
And then
we're going in. Be ready for
And then
some
after
fun.
those three, we'll throw on our bestest, as the kids say these days, builds. Stump!
Here we go. Here we go now. Guardians, it's pouring the rain here. It's storming. The rain is absolutely falling down like cats and dogs. The streets are waterlogged. The sidewalks are covered. Every creature in the out and about is hiding. It's a perfect day to be indoors gaming.
We have a legend here, Stump. He's got our
Stump,
back.
thank you so much. How are you, buddy? Hello, hello. I need all the support I can get, Stump. I need all the support I can get. Here we go again. All right, here we are, Guardians. Before you know it, I mean, we were here. We travel at 5 times light speed. The solar system belongs to us. We are Guardians. And actually, we're more than that. We're protectors of the last city. We wield the light, but we also toy with the dark. Together, we get the job done. I love it when that guy doesn't go anywhere, because what happens is he hops on out here and he fully heals. Him and his little friend. I need more orbs. I need millions of orbs. I need orbs falling down upon my head as we speak. Where are my orbs?
I think driver's license needs to be revoked.
Alright, I am amplified.
My blink license needs to be taken away.
You doing Iron Banner?
Yeah, I just cast my super and then accidentally blinked off the map.
We need to talk, right?
I'm just playing a casual Iron Banner game. While using Stasis Nade's Osteostriga on a glaive. It's fine.
Now, Ray, have we run the 3 Guardians, 9 Glaive build through Grandmasters?
Yeah, no.
No. We have not done that, but that would be something.
I think we need to. I feel like that's a must do.
Of Excalibur. I got you, Cal.
Definitely
There's a whole bunch around me.
Trans Titan, maybe 1.
It's alright. Got your back, Guardian. This is also partially a joke when we say that, but we have reasons for saying it.
Ooh. Still got it.
Dumb.
Guardians, sometimes it just all comes together and victory tastes so sweet. Of course, we got an extra champion there, and that's all right. If you ever get in a situation where you need extra here, you can step off the circle, And they'll keep coming. You can just up the number of revives that you have.
Dump, are you sipping on something delicious tonight?
Now, ultimately, Guardians, we're not going to need a ton of revives here, but there was a time in the dark days of Destiny 2 where you needed every single revive. I think really that Bungie decided that they needed to up the fun quotient, the replayability. And I do believe they were successful in that. I think they were. Because way back when, I simply would not have wanted to go through this over and over. It would have been like,
Raymond, thank you. Scholar and a gentleman. Also some very average gameplay by me. Maybe I'll pick up that armor charge. That'd be cool.
Be extra, Vol. Yes, be extra. It's like when you
Sick
order a
man.
hamburger and you get extra cheese. It makes it doubly good. Yum.
Oh, consume?
May?
I'm coming.
The rock has failed me.
Oh no, what did the rock do?
Oh no, I went for a rock and then I insta got meat cleavered by multiple meat cleaver mans. Ah. It's too good.
Well done, Cat.
Thank
Well
you, thank you.
done.
I am bad at the video game. Thank you.
All right, we need one more. Keep an eye out for another Cabal drop or Centurion.
Why is it? What? Picking it up. Watch out.
Oh my gosh, they just keep dropping those things.
Average worm.
Worm. Oh, that's terrifying.
Holy cow, killed by the architects? A legionary from where? From where? There was nothing here.
Now, you guys got killed by a Drainbane.
Well, I saw him, but I thought I was going to get him.
No, it was that was a situation where it was like sort of like not much you could do there. And as the pilots say, we are free to move about the cabin.
All right, did we get all the champions out there?
Yeah, they're gone. Another unfortunate consume there.
Nikki, it did see the clip of me killing or me dying to the worm, right? When I bounced off the barrier shield.
Oh yeah. Do you still
20
have the
times
clip?
worm.
Do you still have the clip of my tether?
I do have that clip.
That needs to be posted.
I got a bunch more that I'm just saving up to like do a huge post. Especially with Steam's new recording thing they do in the background for you. And you can just take a second and clip something real quick and save it.
There's Kargan.
That'll help me is because I'm a huge Burger King manager. No orb set.
Stump, yes, it's pouring the rain here, absolutely. It's a rainy paradise. It's a gamer's weather.
So Stump's joined us before, Ransom. You know he has the most clears of any GM, or all GMs ever.
Oh, so you're the one person that ranks above Hetty.
That should slow you down.
And that was just evil what I just did to Kargan.
Oh my gosh, Stump. I love Savannah. I absolutely love it. So beautiful to go down there and stomp around. I've ridden my motorcycle down there before and just had an absolute blast. I like to stomp down on the waterfront. I used to buy peanuts from a place down there. You could get the big, deluxe, super, gigantic Virginia peanuts.
What intel did you discover?
There's an almost unreadable data
So
article.
I knew you were.
Oxa.
Stop! I knew you were
Let's have a
from
look
there. I
around.
actually might be
But I'm
there in
able to
like
make out M Sun
end of
12
October for
from
work.
the access log. What is Oxa, and who was M Sun 12?
After my terrible Memphis trip that I have to take in a couple
Those are
weeks.
questions for another day, I suppose. But for now,
Yeah, we'll do.
Stump, it is such a beautiful city, and I love to take the tours in Savannah. You know, like give me one of those guided tours and let them point out the historic homes and talk about the history of the city. It's spectacular. It really is. Guardians,
All right,
we
so-
ranged from 30 to 93 on kills, and we had a good time. We had a good time.
That actually sounds hilarious. All right, so Kat, we got Stasis done, so you still need Argan's strength. So whatever you got doesn't really matter.
Alright, I just switched over to Arc. So
Sweet.
So now, Nikki, we need to do that again, and Kat will be running ARC, right?
Yeah, Arc, and then we'll do one more with her on Strand, and then we'll do Cosmodrome, and then unfortunately Hypernet. Better believe I'm doing Bolt Charge Berry for both of them.
You go wild, young man. You go wild.
Young man.
Charge Barry.
Stump, that I know the Ghost Tour would be absolutely phenomenal. I've never been on the Ghost Tour. I've been out in the daylight. You know, come 6 o'clock, I'd want to be back in my room getting ready for dinner.
So you know where they shot Shawshank? Shot like at a prison in Mansfield, Ohio. And it's fairly close to me. So we did a ghost tour there, like some random stupid corporate team building exercise for whatever reason.
I want you to get in there and figure
And a
out
few of
what
these
they
people were like very, you know, I'm not saying you believe in ghosts, don't believe in ghosts. I'm not talking about that, but like some were more like sensitive to it versus the pomp and frill of a ghost tour guide. So me and this other guy, we would hide in corners and just scare the living crap out of everybody that was in the group. But the Manfield prison by itself is like an abandoned prison is pretty
Spooky.
Yeah, honestly, because you're like thinking like, what actually happened here?
Yeah.
I'd ask if anybody got a good plug one yet, but does anybody actually care?
A good plug one doesn't exist.
But
I've had lots of them drop, and I really don't think I found one that I was enamored of.
The only role that you think might be good is if it can get controlled whatever. Controlled burst and
oh yeah,
reconstruction.
control burst. Yeah.
I know it can roll reconstruction, but I don't know about control burst. I am banana.
God, I'm making the elimination of Cog a your priority.
Oh. CP under.
Oh my rock.
Crazy in PvP.
Yeah, but I'm not a. Look at me. My sensitivity is like 0. And I'm on controller.
But how can I use a fusion and a glaive at the same time in PvP? That's not possible.
Well, they did up the ammo to like 2 on something, didn't they?
The gold.
That was on rockets, on Truth and Two-tailed Fox.
Oh,
Really
yeah,
should
that's
upgrade
right.
those Fox. Well.
Oh no! Mistakes almost seriously happen there. Yes, I forgot. Tangles take all priority.
Yep. Even over Diamond Lances, which is dumb.
Yes, I need to know the best steering wheel fusion.
Nice work, Captain. But you're gonna need one more.
Thank God I didn't have a orb there. When the classic X20 worm to my face. See, I can try and send it to anybody. Orb! Ladies and gentlemen, we have an orb.
Can you believe it? It's an orb.
Why not? Don't care.
No.
Picking up the arc charge.
They should make a PvP game mode that's quick. No ammo, blade melee only.
Vex caliber only.
Woo! She blasted me while I was in the air.
Glaive blow meta? Yeah, that's not bad. I really like the glaives from this season because you can get disruption break on it, and it makes, if you land a shot and then follow up with a melee, it's a 1 melee kill with disruption break. As opposed to
Oh, right of the call or whatever it's called?
Yeah, refusal of the call.
Oh, refusal, yeah. It's me, John Warlock. Nobel, though, right now is just, like, actually hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, RDMs are pretty insane with bows, but then you have to, like, admit
That
to your
usually
family
already
but then you have to, like, tell your father that you use a bow in PvP, so there's the trade-off there.
But the question is, oh, what bow? Because if it's like Le Monarch, then you really have a problem. But if you're using some legendary bow,
Oh no, I think you're worse if you use a legendary bow now.
Really? I mean, I guess if you use a legendary ability, you
Magnus
cannot.
Peppers is actually so funny. Probably shouldn't have like completely wasted away all of my ammo, but you know, we're here. I don't see a rock. Perfect time to take a sip of my Topo Chico, not sponsored. My Devourer.
Fire wall in place. That should slow it down.
Oh. Shoulder charge. That's right, I do that too. I can't complain about a tactic I use, really.
Cammy Ray, how are you?
I believe I see that orb. Oh. 101,000.
101,000 with what? A 5
No, just on a regular. I mean, yes, strand melee, but that's what Synthos and Orb. Dan, hello. Did you run into Felix today? Hi. It's me.
Oh. You know, you see someone approaching, but you don't react because you think they're a teammate, but it turns out to be an enemy.
Get away with stealing the data while we're here.
Yes.
Yay! But
Alright, so
all
we
of a
need-
sudden, after going months without getting a thing for Ido, I am getting her stuff to drop consistently.
There's an almost unreadable data article.
I think it was part of the
It's
seasonal
heavily
stuff
corrupted,
that we,
and
I mean,
I'm able to
technically
make
did.
out M-Sund
It
12
reawakened
from the
what I
access log.
needed, I guess, from her.
What is Oxa, and who was M-Sund 12?
Yeah, I'm not sure. So for the PC players out there, do I need to change my DPI at all? Sorry. Alright, so Cat, you need Strand now, and then you are... Then we're going to do some Bolt Charge Berry action.
ST4N.
Shoot.
How are you? 5931. Cammy Ray, it's good to see you. DWAEJ1. Hello, J1. How are you, buddy? It's good to see you. Welcome into chat. We're having a little bit of fun tonight. We're running Grandmasters, and we're hoping to get Kat the title. You know, she needs the title, and we want to help her get the title. Conqueror.
Personally, I'm just doing this for the Sherpas, because, I mean, the GM report Sherpas are the most important thing. I'm messing around.
We get a lot of the GM report folks here, so...
GM report people. Hello, folks, Guardians. Thank you for coming in to hang out. We're all one big family here at the Coterie of Arms, and you've stumbled into a good time. So be sure to like, subscribe, follow, hang out, and be a friend, because we need plenty of friends. Together, we're going to win this war. All right, Nikki, which one do we need now?
We're still going to do this one again, but Cat's got to do...
I think it's Strand, I think.
Yeah, you got to do Strand now. Where is the one? I'm looking for the best
Let
emblem in
me
the game.
be the one.
I think it's under...
It's going to be under raids.
I think so, yeah.
It is, yeah.
They put the dungeon ones in there, too.
Crazy.
Let me be the one.
Yeah, Strand's the last one.
Almost like when they made those menus, they didn't include dungeons for some reason.
Iron Banner week, so I got to be an Iron Lord.
No, I am a heretic or Dredgen right now.
There's no way that's my most gilded title. It absolutely is.
Dredgen?
No, Iron Lord.
Iron Banner? No.
I was like so brand new to the game. Like I didn't really understand raids at that point, so I was watching the day one run with like awe. So I had no idea what to expect. And then people were like, "Oh, somebody completed this in like 3.5 hours." I'm like, "Oh, I don't know if that's good or bad." So pretty cool. Ransom, Tome of Want check. Make sure you got a good thing.
Oh, Tome of Wands. Should I check it off?
Make sure you got it up.
Also, this is what happens when you run a lot of lost sectors. Okay, so we got this, we got this, we got this, right?
I'm focusing for Glimmer for my Tome of Want. Root of Nightmares is fun, but I'm kind of biased because, yeah, Nikki, this is why the Destiny 2 economy is broken. Because of hoarders like you, Nikki.
I just read a lot of lost sectors during Season of the Wish and still today.
All right, is everybody ready? Is everybody
Yeah,
ready?
I'm good. I'm ready.
I think so.
All right, thank you, Colorado Cat.
You got
Nikki
this,
Sats,
Cat.
Thank you. Let's go in, Guardians. We don't mess around. We go straight to the top, Grandmasters. J1, I did like Root of Nightmares. I thought it was just so beautiful and a lot of fun. The one I stay away from is, I guess it's Salvation's Edge. I don't have Euphony, and I need Euphony. It's the one exotic in the game that I'm missing. Now, I've never used it, so I don't know if I'm going to like it, and I don't hear anyone talking about it, but maybe, it could be good one day.
If Hunter or Titan had any Threadlink support, it would see more use. But they just don't.
Wait, time out. You mean to tell me the YouTube video of this strand build will absolutely do your taxes is incorrect?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me this?
Never die with this strand bill? Is that the one you're talking about?
No, it's just clickbait videos of this build will do your taxes.
I'm not going to name anybody, Guardians, but we all know who puts those out left and right.
Thing is, it actually gets clicks, unfortunately.
And it gives people to think those are good builds. And then you run into them in LFG scenarios, and you're just kind of like, sigh, get in the backpack, I'll carry you.
You mean to tell me there's no way that this build is not going to actually do my taxes?
Double grapple nades on base strand and GMs, Nikki. Never forget.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Old Heist Mars. The Adams. The downfall of our clan.
Mm-hmm. The end times.
I'm so bad at the video game. Yeah, that was that was when I like refused to play. Well, like I had like one Warlock build and it was like Starfire Protocol because I only played Wishender Hunter.
Yeah.
Let me be the one. Cue the
If you guys need me,
music.
I'll be back. If you guys need me, I'll be back here. Getting full on.
I don't think they noticed you died.
It's fine.
Oh my gosh, Nikki Sats is down?
I'm a huge
The
noob.
legend has fallen.
The legend. By legend, you mean...
I'm coming,
the
I'm
worst,
coming.
No, cat's right there. And by legend, I'm the worst player in the world.
Guardians, it happens to the best of us. I myself have gone over 200 Grandmasters deathless. Not really, not really.
Hold on. I mean, since I did that, I need to collect this. Perfect.
Oh, these
Oh,
guys
I
are
should've
already
lost it.
out? What the heck? We had a greeting party.
Legends of the Lost Sector.
So the wife and I earlier we had phenomenal burgers earlier, but the burgers that I make today, right now, in this Grandmaster, 30 times better. Why not? Get a nice little couple nice Bloody Marys. Good little place.
I'm making the elimination of Kargan your priority of this operation.
Stop it. Also, I'm sorry in advance, Kat, because we're doing Hypernet. Psyops Cosmodrome's fun.
Cat, Hypernet's a good one. It's a good one.
That's the one where you have to ride the Sparrow.
It's
right?
got a racetrack
Yeah.
right in the middle of it.
I'll just wait for you to pull me through.
I mean, you won't have to do. I mean, like, you won't have to get hit by anything there. We should have a thing. Ransom over here is the cheater that skips.
I do try to skip whenever possible in that one. Just that one.
Please stop just getting moved. Would be great.
Nope, not allowed.
Pretty much.
Man, just jump off the map. Fight for me to get a
Good
kill.
work, Captain. You are at 50% completion of this task.
Woo! Here they come.
Pick up the bomb soon. Stay in the middle. Bomb.
That only gives me 2,000 glimmer. Still not worth it. When you have glimmer pack for your Tome of War. I mean, I guess
Go to
it is
the honestly,
technically a
go to just do Nether. Like, just pick up 2 chests and you'll be like almost at max. I mean, not almost at max, but you'll.
I'm just casually doing it while I rank Iron Banner.
The
I only
banana?
I only needed a glimmer to mess around with crafted weapons. Trying to find a good void auto I like. Run away!
You have the one from oh my god, Goss.
Yeah. And I was thinking destabilizing and like repulsor or there was another one I liked on it, but I don't remember.
The auto from the World Drop one. One of Onslaught.
Oh yeah.
Which saved us
That was the one.
in Warlords, because somebody no names please not here. I do miss him. Kept dying.
Oh god.
Woo! The thunder just hit. It's like thunder. Lightning. Man, oh man. And that I was pulled forward. I thought my monitors have gone dark.
Coward, I can't do that.
Let me find Super Barb.
I injected some bad variables into
Hi.
the encryption process.
It's me.
Slow it down.
Hello, it's me.
Oh, I should have done that. Cool. John Zealous over here. Ida.
I'm pretty sure he realizes we're not going to let him get away with stealing the
What's
things
that guy?
while we're here.
Really wanted to slide that, but I guess not.
Whoa, my gosh, that was the best time I've ever had punching them out. Take them down.
So, do I need to change my DPI?
Intel you discover.
There's an almost unreadable data artifact here labeled Oxa. It's heavily corrupted, but I'm
Lava bomb!
MSund12 from the access log. What is Oxa?
Just
and who
cracked
was
at Fortnite, I guess.
MSund12?
As the
Those are
kids
questions
say.
for another day, I suppose. But for now,
I was running for my life.
Holy cow, I tied with kills with Nikki? How? How? I was playing casual. 39 to 108 was the damage, 51 to 73 were the kills, and of course Nikki reigned supreme with Orb Creation. 43.
I mean, I was cheating with
Good
Velocity
teamwork,
Baton.
Guardians. Good teamwork.
All right, Psyops Cosmodrome.
Oh, who left? Who left? Nick, are you swapping?
I'm changing to the ultimate
Titan
build.
When you really gotta win, when you really need to, when you need victory.
Oh,
the
wait,
end,
wait! Look at this!
Titan.
Look at this! You see this?
Titan for
I
the
want
win.
people. I want everyone to watch this. Perfect. I deleted Lord of Wolves because
Well, come Tuesday, it's gonna be 30% discount.
yeah.
But everybody says it's still gonna be good with the proper setup.
Yeah, but I want it to be deleted from the game. Not the shotgun.
Don't take that ray gun. Don't take that. Next, he'll be coming for your glaives.
The
Now,
last
let's
thing that
see.
you have to get on this.
What's that, Cat?
Oh, I was just asking about this title that
Conqueror?
it says that yeah, the total conquests. I have to run 6 different Nightfalls, so I still have to do 2 different ones then? Is that correct?
Yeah. Yes, correct. So
Okay.
using and utilizing the GMReport.com, sponsored by
GMReport.com.
Topo Chico. So
Zebra.
you've done, let's see, you've done Heist Europa 4 seasons ago, Warden, Insight, and Scarlet. So any other 2 and you're set.
Let's see. Are you talking about what I can do, or I?
Oh no, just a general. You have to do 2 different ones.
Oh.
Yeah, from the ones you've already done.
So
Yeah,
Lake of
that
Shadows
I
and
don't
Hypernet
care.
Current?
No, Lake of Shadows, I might lag out on purpose.
Oh,
So
my
Hypernet
God, I'm-
Current, or do you want to go
You-
into Cosmodrome?
Let's do Cosmodrome and then we'll do Hypernet.
All right, Cosmodrome,
We've unfortunately done Scarlet Keep already.
Overcharge
So, let me just
Shotgun, Void Surge, Strand Surge, Barrier, and Unstoppable. with a void threat. They're going to void you to death with a 25% increase to incoming damage. Shotguns get a 25% increase. Void Surge a 25. Strand 25. Oh man, I wish shotguns would do something. Of course, there's conditional finality.
Lord of Wolves.
Or there's Lord of Wolves with a 25% bonus.
Lord of Wolves. All right, like, I'll be right. I will be right back though.
My gosh, Guardians! This is like the mana from heaven. Is that what they say? Mana from heaven. Lord of Wolves is a 25% bonus damage. You know, conditional finality, you would get a 25% bonus. Let's see, is it conditional finality? Now, wait a minute. What are its two? It's stasis and what? Arc? Solar. Okay, so it's not going to really help you. Darn. Well, the solar, though, right? You'd still get it on both because it's a shotgun. You'd get just the 25%, but is it going to do... I guess it would freeze them. But you've got to be pretty close for that. And this, it's not going to do you a bit of good unless you're in their face in the final battlefield. Let's go in. Now, the good thing about it, you know, not the open area, but when you get into the second battle arena, you might have to get in their face, and the shotgun could be your friend. It could be your friend. Ammo economy is the thing, though. Ammo. We do get crates in here. I think we get, 2 crates?
A few in that.
Maybe 3.
Room. Well, at the boss room, we also get a full recharge, so.
Yeah. It's like they say, we know this is going to be rough, but here's some ammo crates. Enjoy.
Despite our best efforts, the Lucent Hive have stockpiled a significant amount of light.
I wonder what they're going to disable for right of
Or wolves.
Well, no, they nerfed it, Nicky. They're not disabled.
Let's bring him down.
Prismatic Titan.
I was just like, could you imagine they disable the consecration?
Somehow Lucky Pants will also not be allowed.
Yeah, Lucky Pants and Peacekeepers. Oh, and Song of Flame. Oh, and Tether. And you know what? Thunder Crash is doing too much damage.
Might be.
You know what? Oh, just all supers. All supers and a heavies are banned. Just use primary only and special.
Stay to the left. Stay to the left. Some might ask, how do I have super so fast? Let me explain. They kind of work. Consume.
It's because you're John Destiny.
John, Lord of Wolves.
Lord of Wolves. Lord of Wolves, but only in PvP.
Yeah, they had art, yeah. All good.
Yeah, the sniper here.
Gotcha.
I heard a linear fusion rifle going off like crazy.
It's me.
What roll did you get on that?
Mistral, Envious, Arsenal, and Fate.
Wow. newfangled perk. Let's say that like Facebook hasn't been in the game since Witchland.
Monarch Gaming! Don't
They
worry.
need to give us a
I got him.
where this bow is just a lemon. Or like the arrowhead is a lemon.
Only like what? Like
Ooh, Nikki, I'm glad you got him.
completely yellow. Or I see it. Once that one dies, shriekers are up.
Nikki, I think the best part about the build you're running right now is that it has no arc weapon.
No, none whatsoever. Who uses arc weapons in the year 2025? Fine. Or boosted.
Or gaming.
John Barrier.
Oh shit, behind us.
Oh my
this
gosh,
way.
that was a little battle. It got heated in there.
Didn't see the knight come up behind us.
They're tricky that way. They're tricky.
Grab the heavy box.
Well played, Guardians. Well played.
Look at this. Look at this.
Anomaly.
I think that's a tactical lag out then.
But I like this map.
I'm thinking of Return of You, sorry.
The enemy of your
Guardians, should I
is
play
not
crazy
always your
and run up
friend.
there to the stairs, or should I play safe and be right here? Part of me says, be wild, be crazy, risk it for the biscuit. And then I see that, and I'm like, woo, get out of there.
Who is shooting me? Oh, the man in front of me.
Oh, Nikki's over at the place where I thought would be fantastic.
That's good for a little bit.
Until they come in behind us.
Ogres are out.
There's a guy named Flawless.
Is this title Flawless?
I don't know.
Orb.
I didn't see him. I'll have to-
Double orb, let's go. So good at the video game.
Yeah, but I love people who have names that are just titles, and then they get the title and just double their name. Like I ran into a Slayer one time.
So, Kat, if I had shot that guy like a normal human being, that probably would have saved you, but I'm a...
I was trying to shoot
I
him.
got you, Kat.
Yeah, but I manage a few Burger Kings, so, like, honestly, that's my fault.
Don't worry, Nikki, you've got no place to go but up.
Don't let them get heavy.
Oh God, I probably shouldn't have said that.
I'm so happy you said that. No. Listen, the banter is always a good thing. That's what makes the fun. Orb.
Keep the orb in time.
Oh shit.
Right? You have auto aim, I have auto aim too, except mine's better.
Me, John Controller on bow.
I went Nikki, I held the controller for the first time the other day in a while, and it feels weird. After being mouse and keyboard for like almost 2 years now at this point.
Huh?
Woo, that dirty witch. You're gonna pay for that, old gal. No! How? How? Misadventure? Who got me? Misadventure has reared her ugly head. 2 words for you, Misadventure. Dental floss.
Yeah, that tether saved the day, honestly.
I'm coming, cat. I'm coming.
Watch out, there's a barrier guy right there.
Or should we just dance in front of him? Woven mail! You got super ransomed?
I don't. I just used it earlier. I couldn't.
No, you're
on the
fine.
witch. She blasted me in the face, and I had to do it. Her dress was torn, her crown was crooked, and she was rank. Get out of here.
Savathun had all that time in the tower to plan. She was watching our every move. Even if this up succeeds, I doubt that will be the end.
Damn.
Huge risks by me here.
Where's the golden
I
gun?
think we got him, though.
The joke being that I'm like playing with my bow. I'll take that.
For the,
No big deal.
the title, you got running on every subclass.
Right, on me there with my Fist of Havoc.
Show him what the light can do, Nikki. Be the river. Woo! Vol, we're
this
trying
action.
to get this for Cat, and it does take a minute to get this stuff if you've never got it completed. This goes away later.
Back it up. Go back up if you can.
I wanted to thunder crash him so bad I could taste it.
Oh, T-crash him then.
Woo! He tried to burn me on the way back. How dare you, sir? I was knighted by the queen.
Stop. Remember.
Those second projections must be how
Woo!
Savathun manipulates
The
her
big
powers.
girl is on the battlefield.
Does it? The synaptic sphere will drive her out.
Holy cow! And there's the
Bomb on
big
you,
ogre.
Ransom. Yeah, he's staring you down. At least you got the
She
aggro.
got me in the back. Wizard.
Oh man.
She totally, Guardian. She got me. She got me. I didn't realize she was there hiding in the shrubs. I'm going to need a lawn care team out here immediately and chop that road down.
Yeah, watch out.
In the shrubbery.
fish.
Guardian down. Guardian down. There went Deathless. I'll never be Homecoming King now. Look at her spew hate.
Wow, the sword boost is huge. Kind of does. But I'm a coward. Can't watch out for my shield.
I cannot believe that. Nova Bomb?
Yeah.
Over
He
here?
will do-
Behind the
Yeah,
stone?
I can't get you, by the way, just yet.
Stay safe.
I gotta get.
Stay safe. I did see the Nova
I'll be able to
Bomb
get you in a second.
Guardians, and I thought it was probably Nikki's. It came from the enemy.
A Titan!
I forget you're on your Titan.
Looks like Nikki's attacking.
Pretty much. Known hacker.
Oh, crap.
Where's she at? Where's she at?
Come on back here, Ransom. She teleport. What causes that?
And if I put my shield down, I become a target. But you're a target no matter. They target you, shield or not. But somehow you put the shield down and it's even worse.
Nova Bomb. Me, John Coward.
On his desk.
I know she's back there hiding, Guardians. I see her little face. All she needs is a gingerbread house to be complete. Get out of here.
Uh-oh. Now I'm getting my Contact Destiny servers. What's going on?
Hopefully this
Oh my
doesn't
gosh, Cat.
glitch
Say
you.
it's not so.
No, no.
You'll be able to come back though
Maybe
if
it's-
it kicks you. I think.
Yeah, maybe
But they've been
some-
kind of wonky for like the last few days, so I think you'll be okay as long. I mean, definitely not like you're on your internet's end, that's for sure.
Ah, there it is.
Other.
I just, yeah. Oh man, I didn't realize these were power levels
Don't-
2060.
Don't throw shields, Ransom. Yeah, 2060. It's like
Oh yeah, beware. Yikes.
just run.
Woo, the big old gal over there is getting ugly. Somebody give her a Snickers bar. Calm down, ma'am. Calm down.
love to throw spears the entire time.
Boom in your face. I know, Guardians. I know. It's the satisfaction, though, of doing it. Aspect of Savathuni. Get out of here. Woo, she is burning for Nikki.
Oh, we got the one. Probably start going over there, Ransom, grabbing spear.
I'm on it. I am on it.
Can we both?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Luckily, these things track across the battlefield.
If you just watch my point of view,
But
you
it
see,
takes so many of them.
That's not arc week, which kind of stinks, but yes, perfect time to grab a sip my rank.
Ooh, you mean a moth made it all the way over here? Now, we're going to have the boss guy come out.
Yep. Oh.
Well, by the way,
Again,
Nikki,
right?
I found that clip and I sent it to you.
Thank you.
Or now I'm trying to find my...
That's certainly not enough kills. Yeah. Killing.
No!
Make sure to kill the ghost, kill the ghost.
No!
She's back. Or he's back.
Holy
Beautiful.
cow!
Let's go!
I stood in his face and gave him what for, how
I mean, I
to.
absolutely threw there, so that's excellent.
I can
Whew.
breathe.
Oh, that was
I can
intense.
breathe.
Definitely some of the harder GMs there, Cat.
Phew.
You know, really one of the worst ones there, Guardians. It's the ogre. You know, that ogre, one eye blast, and you're down, you're out.
The circumstances were not ideal.
But 256,000, that's fair, Guardians. You know, we did okay on that.
While Crow's actions cost me
Alright, and we'll
valuable
close
oversight,
out
they
for
gave
your
me a
Conqueror
powerful new war
with Hypernet.
Hypernet.
Yay!
In two minutes, I need to quickly find some motivation. I mean, oh yeah, can't wait.
Motivation. HyperNet,
Be right back.
the game's most prestigious grandmaster. Coming up in just minutes, Guardians. HyperNet Current, Neo Muna. Stay tuned. Now this is actually, I know you hear Nikki, this is not his favorite, but he's learning to grow to love this one. It's like that stepsister you never wanted, but she's got a good wardrobe. You're gonna learn to love her. Overcharged grenade launcher, Void Surge at 25%, and a 25% strand damage bonus. Void and Strand, your friends. Overload and Unstoppable. Arc is the threat. We're going to go in, Guardians, and we're going to have a good time. Now, Nikki, does Colorado Cat need anything special on for this one, or is it just to go through and have fun?
I think he bailed. No, I'm just kidding. I think he stepped away.
All right. We're going to load in, but we can come out, Guardians, if it's not right. You can come back and load back in. We have the node. We have the power. We have the technology. We can rebuild them.
You hit it a little early, but I think we're good.
We can go back to space. We can go back to space.
No, we don't. We're okay.
This one is, Guardians, I don't know if this is true. It could be totally in my imagination. It does seem a little bit longer. This one seems like, you're in it for the long haul. Pack a lunch, bring a picnic basket, and a quality beverage. This is HyperNet Current on Neo Muna.
I'm there with the beverage part to do HyperNet, but...
Guardian, my forces report that Shadow Legion units are shifting their attention to the Cloud Ark.
That's likely why Neomuna's defense systems are reading offline. But I bet those Vex pumps are also poking too close to the city's internals.
Guardians, I do like to get these beforehand, just so that they're less of a nuisance.
Oh, the guy's up there? Yeah. Just gotta knock me off the map. What? Okay. Things are happening inside the video game.
And Guardians, the reasons that you would want these War Beast is just to generate orbs for you or ammunition. Because with the champions gone, that's really all you have to have is champions. And the rest of them, if the way forward appears, you can leave them behind. And I do like a little cranium, because the little craniums, they're a good thing.
I think Cat.
And these guys can try to burn you up.
The Shadow Legion are forcing Taken into that Vex pocket.
The VexNet uses similar gateways as the Cloud Ark, which means they could infiltrate the network and gain access to the Veil.
Taken are relentless, especially under the Witness's control. We need to get in there and stop them.
Oh, shatter me. Kill the guys under.
Oh, jeez. That was rude.
Don't worry about them, Ransom. There's guys right under us.
Alright, got them.
Little scions, right? Love when the controller drags like that. Oh, hi. Come on, stop. You're on T-Crash, right, Ransom?
Yeah, but I took out that other group earlier.
Yep.
But it'll come back pretty soon. Oh my gosh, hello. How dare you take your hands off of me. He is all over us. It's like ants at a picnic.
He'll suppress me again, but, you know, whatever.
The next portal is clear. Let's follow those taken and remove them from the system.
Good thinking, Ghost. Good thinking.
I'm not sure just how much.
Now we know how you got your job.
But hopefully we can beat up to the punch. The Cloud Arc is built on the energy field produced by the Veil. It's resilient.
This Guardians, if you've ever seen the movies Tron 1 and 2, this had a definite Tron feel. I feel like we need one of those special motorcycles. I did see a little snippet of the third Tron movie that's coming out.
I mean, I think the question is, for me at least, is Olivia Wilde in that movie?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Nice try there, guy. I'm dead. Yep. Still Centurion shooting stuff. What's up, guys? Thank you.
There's got to be a way to destroy these blights. We can't let more of them form.
There must be a way to destroy these blights.
Got the one in the corner there, Ransom. Just watch out.
Now, I know there's a way that we know which one of these stays. I never can remember.
It's one of the not overloads, one of the Minotaurs, but sometimes they bunch up. I got the one, so we're good.
Let me be the one.
Come on, Cat. You got this.
I'm waiting for you.
Oh no, Guardians, did I go too low? Yes, I did. Darn it!
Skipping, I mean, honestly, not intended, cheating, basically.
That's a shortcut put here by the creators, the architects. They gave us the ability to fly. Use your wings. Use your wings. Now, having said that, I'm the dead man on the battlefield. And I'll have to wait and get pulled forward.
Yeah, I'll have to...
Let me be the one. I didn't hit my button fast enough, Guardians, and it let me really... I went down about 2 feet too far. And I should have immediately hit that elevation button. Not the elevator, but the elevation. Oh, I'm here. I've got company. I've got Cat right next to me. Hello, Cat.
Hello.
Let me be the one. It's like thunder, lightning. The way the Taken kill me is frightening. They better stop. But Guardians, thank everyone who looked at my little snippet about just be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Thank you for the comments and the thumbs up. Those of you that play Destiny, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, Nikki is burning them down. The champions are vulnerable and defeated. Guardians, Kat and I have given Nikki a chance to shine. Let me be the one. Grandmasters, you know, they take a lot of hydration. Whatever you're drinking at home, Guardians, drink with me. Cheers to you. Public service announcement number 2. Stay hydrated. Has it got another counter over here? That don't seem right.
The Taken haven't even been here very long, and they've still managed to take over this Vex pocket.
They're fitting allies for Callus, infesting any space they're found in. If we'd waited any longer, this would have been much worse.
Keitel, what are you doing to defeat the Hive? I mean, I'm going to need to know.
I actually have to be right back. I'll be right back.
She came in here all gung-ho for let's destroy the Hive. And then what's she doing? We don't know. Oh, he tried to get me.
Hi, buddy.
Let me be the one.
I love you.
All right, this old boy's gonna get nasty.
Hi, I'm back. Sorry.
I had to do it, Guardians. He forced my hand. Now, after a partial use, did those disappear?
Yeah. Come back. Pretty sick, what just happened there. Pretty sweet. The hydro. Watch out for the shock ogre, by the way, Ransom.
This guy is still out causing mayhem?
Oh.
That Minotaur. I don't know where he was hiding. Get out of here. Was that it? I'm going up with a full charge.
Hold on to it.
Well, at least I thought I was. Up, up, and away! Hydro Dragons, hello, hello. I like your icon. I like it a lot. Water Dragons, so rare. So rare.
This is the access point. Let's get rid of that Taken before it opens a path into
Alright,
the
I
cloud.
feel like I need to use it on all the extras.
No, use it on the boss. I appreciate it, Hydro. Thank you. Alright, let's move slightly to the back.
Guardians, this is one I have not conquered, and I need to conquer it. I've made it here before, just tooling around, really. And a big nasty orb came out of the sky and made a beeline for me.
Yeah, if you come over here and like literally stay behind the shield, you'll actually get some of the best like damage resist here. Move to where I'm going, by the way.
Hydra, I don't know if you're watching. I'm not a carry. 89. Don't shoot the last one just yet. Alright, Cam. Good now. The void balls. Kill all the ads, if you can.
Guardian down.
I've got you, Cat. I'm coming.
Careful, there's some taken rifles.
Got her.
Woo! Let me be the one. Top half of the magazine only. Chill clip.
Move to where we spawned in, Cap.
Oh, I'm not sure where that is.
Right.
Over this way.
Yeah. Only thing we have left is so kill these guys. Throw shield down if you can, Ransom.
Woo!
And stuff's still up. Stop dead. Alright, where'd he go?
Right here.
Guardians, it makes you want a Thunder Crasher so bad, but I can't do that anymore.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
I'll be dead. Stop it, game. Stop it. They took my fun away. How? That's not right. You cannot really take your super. That makes no sense. Now, Guardians, of course I knew that. I couldn't resist, you know, Thunder Crasher.
There's still a way. We saw.
How do you get to her? Do you have to go higher up and then come down?
I was hoping you might have figured it out in that.
I have done that multiple times because, you know, I always have a super there. But I just, you know, I even really I was pushing on it, Guardians. I was pushing on it. Get in
Pushing
there.
real good.
Get in there. And it just didn't work. It just kept pushing me back.
So, Kat, did you now unlock it?
Well, let me see.
Guardians, it ranged from 46 kills to 138, orbs 5 to 42, damage like 49 to 121. We had a good time. That was a very successful run.
You didn't talk about the most important part.
I had
Ransom
more
Rider.
kills than Nikki.
Ransom Rider, 138.
I stayed behind my shield a lot, Guardians. But I do. Now listen, we had a good time, and we're here for Kat, and we all know Nikki is a champion of the people. But I do, really want to say that Bungie. Now look, we're just gonna talk serious. You and I, Bungie. You should not take a super away from a Guardian in the middle of a battle. That is not, and I had my super. I used my super, but it was of no benefit on the boss. Now, I need somebody to call me on my hotline and explain to me the reasoning why we're not able to Thunder Crash her anymore. K-Fizz, hello. Because one of my joys in doing this in prior seasons when it was a Grandmaster was seeing that she had a sliver left. You jump up and you blast your way over to her with, a deathly blow of arc energy that takes her out. And we've been robbed. And I really am, I'm serious, Guardians. That's what I'm trying to say here. I'm serious about the fact that should not have been robbed from Titans. Now, I think that, can you throw a void bomb? All you warlocks out there, I know there's very few of you, but can you throw a void bomb and it hits her? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can
void
even
bomb
do
won't
the big
hit.
old arc blast and get her, and hunters can certainly do tether and blade barrage and, throw a stasis at her, everything else. But
But what about Sparkle Stick? We need the Sparkle Stick.
But it needs to be redone, is what I'm trying to say. That Bungie, we love you 92.3% of the time, but get it fixed. Grandmasters are too important for them to be malfunctioning. And I'm sure there's a lot of other malfunctions out there that are wrong. And, I would love, now, ultimately, I'm shotguns, I'm a tickle fingers with the grenade launchers. But, that's it. That's all. Get it fixed, Bungie. Get it fixed.
I mean, so I have a perfect fix for Hypernet, though. Like, the perfect fix. So, on your computers, everybody's done this before, right? You have the file, you throw it in the trash bin, and then you empty the trash bin.
Delete.
Permanently.
And we know they know how to do
Permanently.
that because they deleted the entire Red War.
Ransom, you would not have your Thunder Crash if Hypernet Current wasn't in the game.
Oh, we would have found a way. The light finds a way, Raygun. The light finds a way.
Well, I wanted to just thank both of you for helping me get a title that I never would have gotten ever.
Now, wait a minute.
I didn't even know how to find it.
Kat,
You got-
did
you
the
did get-
title pop up for you?
Yes, it did.
Nice.
Thank you.
Let's go!
Kat, congratulations to you.
And I'm about to advance to rank 7.
Oh my gosh, I'm coming. Hang on, I'm coming.
No, man, now, hold on. No, I can't be a part
Oh
of this.
my
I
gosh,
can't.
Kat. You've got the glow. She's got the look.
Guardian
She's got the
ranks.
look. Cue the music. Prince, we miss you. She's got the look.
Here, let's here, on.
If I
did
emote
it?
next to Kat, I get special powers.
Oh no, I left the party.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. You get to
Look at
jump
me!
really
I'm
high.
celebrating Cat's victory.
Jokes aside, though, that's actually huge.
Yes, thank you. I would never. have been
Now,
able to do
what
that
what
ever.
level are you on the Guardian rank?
I just went to 7.
Oh, well, what else? What other things are you needing? We'll have to work on them someday.
The thing it says is, oh geez, hold on just a second. Me reclaim all this stuff here, I guess, and then I'll be able to tell you.
Claim all your riches. I'll join you in a second.
So it says I need to earn a pinnacle reward by completing Pathfinder tasks. That's not, I got to do that twice. That's not that hard. But I actually have to do 1, 2, 3. I have to do the final shape legendary difficulty part 1, and then the part 2, and then all that stuff.
Oh no.
Phoenix, I've been deleting them as hard as I can, but they just keep coming back. Well, Kat, I am always thrilled to see a player achieve new heights in the game, and now that Conqueror title will be easier for you to gild each season when new Grandmasters come out.
Oh, okay.
She won't have to go through that again, right, Nikki?
No, she won't. She just has to do every Grandmaster, and then she can gild it.
Yeah, so you don't have to do, the switching of the powers and all that kind of thing. You just complete them and you're good to go.
Okay.
K-Fizz, it is so good to see you. Phoenix,
any easy
it's good to see
ones
you.
to knock out or no?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Oh, as far as what? Which?
I mean, for the Guardian rank.
Oh, I have to do the final shape on Legendary. Yeah, it would be, I think,
just like
like the story missions.
I wish you peace and prosperity for that.
Yes.
Now, what was it, Kat, that you have to do? Story mission or something?
Well, I think you have to, do the rerun the story missions, on Legendary or whatever it is. The harder
Oh
difficulty.
my gosh, what a delightful journey you have in front of you. Pack a lunch. Pack a lunch.
Yes.
Delightful's one way to describe it. Not the way I would, but it's one way.
One way
Neither.
or another. You're gonna take that journey one way or another. Now you need friends in there, Kat, because that's a journey. It really is.
Yes. No, I know. Yeah, it's something. Yeah. As far as the ranking, my rank, I never pay much attention to any of that. I mean, for those people who like to, to have it, I don't think it
really doesn't matter.
Matters. Yeah, that's how kind of.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
really matters.
Rank 5 is the ultimate rank in my opinion.
It's just something to do. It's like,
right.
Here's a checklist of things you could go do if you want. And that's what's like this whole game feels like to me. It's like, here's this thing you could do because it'll give you this. Here's this thing that'll you do for this.
But I am very happy for you.
No,
Kat.
I'm excited. Thank you.
I want to let you know that I'm so glad that you and I bumped into each other. And it is always, it's a joy to see a Guardian come in the game and achieve something new, and to get to share it with friends along the way. That's important. It's really what makes Destiny so good over single player games where you are never going to be able to go out in the battlefield with friends and have victories and be able to celebrate together. So it's important.
Right.
It's important.
Yeah. It's definitely much more fun, when you play with others. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I don't want you to do those legendary story missions alone. They are doable alone, but my gosh, they're long. And you know that because they're long on the normal version.
Yeah. No, absolutely not.
Well,
I don't worry too much about it.
The one thing is, it's just nice for a group of people, like, because most, like, quote-unquote competitive games are, it holds a younger audience, right? And it feels like almost gate-kept, where it's like, well, like, this looks cool. What I love about Destiny 2 is the fact that it is got a diverse group of ages, people, and I think it's like just really, really cool that we all can play together, do crazy stuff in game, have fun, have people that accomplish stuff, and yeah, I mean, I don't think you're gonna get that like experience anywhere else.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Now, Kat, are you a D1, D2 player, Destiny 1, Destiny 2?
Yes, I've played both, but I didn't start playing until, I'm going to say probably the very end of D1, like shortly after Rise of Iron dropped. That's when I started playing.
Oh, so you got to do the whole Siva thing, the whole deal with that stuff.
Yeah, I've done the entire D1 campaign, and it was a little on the rough side because even then most everybody had finished kind of playing when I started, so it was hard to find people who wanted to do the things that I was doing because they had already all done them.
Oh, and you got to get the Gate Lord's Eye, and you got to see Uldren, Sov, and Mara at their nasty worst. You got to go and hang out on the reef way back when Petrovenge was there with the other Cryptarch, and the Trials of Osiris. Brother Vance was there. And you got to fight all the Kells, and you got to run around and what was it, Venus or Saturn? What was the planet? So many fun times. D1 Guardians, if you did not play it, let me tell you, D1 was spectacular, and it still is today. I mean, it feels a little bit rough compared to what we are, used to now in Destiny 2, because there's no Ledge Assist. There's no bow and arrows. There's just a lot of big differences that all add up to make D2 feel so much more finished. But things were so hard back then. When you got a victory, you went out and celebrated with your friends if they were nearby, because it just was something else to win in that D1. I remember fighting the Vex and going into some valley and, the Black Garden and just being like, man, she is absolutely roasting the team. And when you finally beat her, it was like, wow. Now, years later, Guardians, I go back into D1. I've recently deleted it just to make more space, but I went back in and ran a lot of the missions. I did the Shield Brothers. I ran around in the Dreadnought, and when it's big and open. And when I was talking earlier about I want the walls removed, I want everything accessible when I land in. I don't want to have to go back to space and come back and hope I get the right zone. I want to just be able to land and be able to, take my Sparrow to the correct zone. I think if I had never had that, would I even be concerned about the Nether now? I don't know. But because I've had the freedom to roam the game, when you're constricted, it really feels like you're constricted. That's my deal with the Pale Heart. It's my deal with the Nether. Open it up, take down the barriers. I mean, are there so many enemies that your systems cannot generate? Can they not generate the images? What happens that we were roped off? because I think it would open up the fun if you could just roam around. But I'm glad to know, Kat, that you did experience Destiny 1. You know, and Guardians,
Yes,
it is
yeah.
officially just Destiny, and then this is Destiny 2. But I know the community at large really says D1, D2, Destiny 1, Destiny 2.
No, I think the most common phrase is Destiny 2, the video game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a joke, but
Of
yes.
all the video games, Destiny 2
It would
is
be
the
nice if they could merge it. Maybe one day they can get a little bit extra memory out there in Washington State, and we can have the entire game merged, and we can bring, the quality content back. And because there's things I miss. I do miss the Halloween celebration in the Infinite Forest with the immune axe wielding knight. It was, there was no taking it down. And it was such a great event. It really was.
I'm
I miss
hopeful
that.
with
I miss it a lot.
the way they're doing events from now on that they'll bring some stuff back.
Oh, do we know that, Ray Gun? Are they going to actually really bring stuff back?
I don't know, but they're making all event, like the event cards that we used to have where you have to pay silver to get the cosmetics.
Right.
Are gone now. Now you just play the event and you earn currency by doing challenges, and then you can just buy cosmetics. All cosmetics for events are now going to be free.
Oh,
For or the event card. I don't know about like skins and stuff, like what are armor ornaments, but like the ghost, the sparrow, the emotes. Those are all going to be earnable now instead of silver.
Bernie, Gen 4, hello. Guardians, let's close out the evening and celebrate Kat's, claiming of that title by doing a final Insight Terminus. Nikki, can you do one final one before we close the evening out?
Yeah, that was.
Let's go.
I went in solo for a second. I'm down.
Let's go into
Does
Insight
anyone
Terminus and let's just have a good time with this. Let's get Nikki back in here.
What were
And
you saying, Kat?
Guardians, remember, Destiny is so much better when shared with friends. Do you,
I was
do you
just
need a few
wondering-
minutes to finish up, Nikki, or?
No, I already left.
Okay.
But no, Kat, what's up?
No, I was just wondering if there was anyone, Ransom, in your chat that might want to join, because I can easily.
No, it won't
I don't
take
know
us
if
but a
anybody's
minute,
watching.
Kat. Let's
Don't
run
need
one
to
with you
leave.
to just celebrate your
Okay.
victories tonight.
I
Okay,
want you
well,
to.
thank
You should run the most fun build that you have.
It's probably this one that I've been running. My other ones are. Then my resilience will go too low, and I'll be here forever trying to restat all that. So I'll just stick with what I have.
I hear
All
you.
that matters
I
is
hear you.
fun.
Here we
No,
go.
I'm seriously. I'm pumped you were. You got to get this done.
Bernie, welcome into chat. Colorado Cat, I see that you did the chess pieces and the whole deal. Did you collect all the chess pieces or did you use the shortcut?
Oh no, I went around and collected all of them.
That was a big old journey of collecting
Yes.
those things. And then I saw Fallout Plays posted the shortcut and several other content creators. Guardians, if you don't want to, collect all 60 of those, you can just collect the 4 from Eris Morin's apartment and then go in and, work part of the puzzle. You won't get all the achievements, the triumphs, but you would still get, the big one completed. But, it is, if you've got the time and you're looking for something to do, it is, it's a lot of content to just run around and find all those little puzzle pieces.
Yes. The ones
And
inside the Court of Blades, those were a little rough. So I felt like, sorry guys, I got to run over here.
Y'all handle
I
this.
did.
I've got a chess piece I need to find.
Guardian of Vex information.
And by
Exactly.
content.
I want you to get in there and figure out what they know.
But
I did the skip
it
'cause I couldn't be
was
bothered.
a big ordeal. Now the thing it goes back to about having open play spaces. what took us the most amount of time was loading in and out, trying to get the proper location in the Nether. And
Oh, yes.
luckily somebody was in my chat that actually allowed me. They were loading in and out, trying to get the proper space, as I was, picking up another one. So it was a big benefit to us, and now I don't remember, who that was.
Was that Zatu?
No, it was somebody else that had the saving the spots. Now Zatu ran me around and helped me find the one I missed, because I did miss one. I can't remember who it was now, Nikki. I'd have to go back and look at the digital on who was helping with that. But they were in my chat, and they would load in and find the proper location. And still, I managed to miss one.
The reason why the Nether isn't so open, as far as I know, is because of the limitations of the engine PC runs on.
I'll say that again, Ray Gun. There was a big explosion here in the game. I didn't hear it.
Yeah. The reason that we don't have like a full, like open world area in
Yes.
Destiny is the limitations of the whatchamacallit, the Tiger engine that the game is built on. Because Bungie uses an in-house engine that they developed for D1 and D2. Like they don't run on Unreal
why
Fire.
were all those spaces open in D1?
I mean, the hardware wasn't as demanding back then, though.
Yeah,
we
the
just
graphics
didn't have as
weren't.
many enemies and as many explosions and.
What do you say that? Because I mean, it was, D1 is a console exclusive versus cannot play it on PC.
Right. I feel like they need to make the change. You got to progress. And I mean, we're going to be getting big open world games coming. I mean, I think most of the gaming world, much of the gaming world, is looking forward to the new Grand Theft Auto.
In May of 2026?
Yeah.
Yep. It's a long time coming. It'll only be $120 for the base game, probably.
Oh, is it going to be $120?
No, that's a joke. It's just because every other game is now, it's going to be $80 for base prices for games now.
Well, you guys saw where all of the Xbox prices are jumping. It's like I couldn't believe how high they were going to be going.
Yep.
The really good, like 2 terabyte Xbox is going to be what, $799?
It's crazy. I mean, for $7.99, you could build a decent budget PC, or at least you could when I was looking at it on the PC. But that was a couple years ago, so.
Oh, he got me? You dirty, rotten.
God, they're both right here.
They jumped up. I mean, he was right there in my face. Watch out, Nikki. They're on you. But, yeah, it's going to get pricey. I hope games don't really get to the point where, you have to consider some other option.
You mean sailing the open seas?
But, well, I mean, just, maybe buying an old-fashioned board game instead of a, $80 console game. I don't know. I mean, I just feel like they're pricey. And I think it's, parents have to think about what's my budget to spend on games. And you better be sure that this is one you really want.
It'll go one of two ways. The sales will go down a little, and they'll just say, well, that's because the price increased. Or sales will plummet, because no one will have money to spend on games.
But I think that, I think a lot of gaming is really, I don't know if it's people under the age of 18 or not. I mean, what's the bulk of the gamers in today's market?
I don't know.
Probably the 18 to 38?
I think truthfully, I think the most profitable is currently the 30 to 40-year-old gamers.
Probably, yes.
Nikki, do you know that my number one audience is right there in that age group?
I believe it.
Yeah, and it's amazing that that's where the bulk of my audience, the age group, is at. It's like that. It goes up. The bulk of it's right there in the middle section. I have, quite a few Guardians that are below the age of 18. And then there's a bunch that are like 18 to 24. And then the big bulk of it is 24 to like 38.
Yeah, I think that's a realistic view.
And that might be, because of my age. I don't know what it is, for other content creators.
Firewall in place. That should slow it down.
But for a long time, my biggest audience was younger generations.
I still think the biggest audience in terms of gaming, though, is just, you just gotta think, like, what the actual perspective is. Games kind of became a real thing for, like, and that's my age, like, in that age range.
Nikki, do you think it's probably like in that when we got, PS3, is that when gaming really became just much wider spread? Wasn't the PS3 console one of the big selling consoles where it sold like millions?
I think it was.
I'm gonna say Super. PS2 was definitely bigger than PS3, at least in terms of like a social standpoint at that point.
As far as units sold, PS2 sold more.
Well, maybe not units sold, other than, it could be.
PS2.
Yeah, PS2, like, we stockpiled those.
Yeah.
My family, we had a ton of them. Only to sell them for, like, $100 profit or something like that. But
I remember playing the PS2 though and still thinking it was, that it needed a lot of improvements. And I did. The PS3, I played some on it, but it wasn't really until the PS4 where I started thinking, gosh, this stuff has gotten good. And the Xbox, I thought the Xbox was excellent. It just didn't have the titles.
Those are questions for another day.
And PS4, isn't that when we got the exclusive content? PS4 had exclusive content with Destiny. And then it was a year later that Xbox would get the exclusive content from Destiny.
The PS4 was a PS3 that had exclusive content.
PS3.
Yeah.
But I'm like you, Ray Gun. At that price, at the $800, $799, I think they've announced it's going to be. Can't you build a good, economy system? And ultimately, today's chips a year from now, they're going to be, less expensive. Prices will come down. And most of these computer systems that are designed for gaming, like Destiny, can only run certain things at 120 frames per minute. Isn't it like the PvP is capable of 120 frames per minute? Most of it is kept like at 60 frames per minute, because I know it's not what the computers are capable of.
Yeah,
right,
something like that.
Doc Martin, less expensive and obsolete per usual. I don't know. I really like what is rumored to be will take place with Xbox. You will be able to run your console, your PC games, because Steam will be available on Xbox. So all of a sudden, you're going to be able to access a lot of those Sony titles through Steam. Has anyone else been reading those articles about where Xbox is going with their console?
Yeah, they're making a new console that it's like a combo PC Xbox, but it's like the Steam released a PC a long time ago. I forget what it's called, but it was basically just a console that only played Steam. It was a very simple PC that just opened Steam and played Steam games.
And Microsoft had that in the past, then, Raygun?
Yeah, well, Valve did.
Valve had it.
Okay. Yeah, so now I think they're teaming up together to put that basically inside an Xbox, so that it can run Steam games and Xbox games at the same time.
Yeah. And Doc Martin says you can run Steam Labs on Xbox. When the new generation Xbox comes out, there's going to be one that will run all that stuff. And that's how they're getting around Sony's. Because Spider-Man, isn't Spider-Man now available on Steam? And you normally had to have a PS5 for that. Or PS4. There was a PS4 Pro that was a Spider-Man edition. The modern age Spider-Mans 1 and 2. And they were all phenomenal. And what's available on Steam now? Aren't some of those Spider-Mans, maybe both of them, available?
I think so.
And Aloy, Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West, I think those will also be available to you. And you had to be Sony, you had to be PlayStation to have those. But that's on Steam. Zatu just recently did both Horizon games, and they were spectacular. I mean, they really were. So I think that will even the playing field. But then again, what will the price of all that be? And could you just go ahead and get a computer that can do so much more?
This is true.
Doc Martin says Streamlabs you can do background music and such. I use OBS and it runs my I did for a long time, or for several months I ran Spotify, and then because I had to pay separately for Spotify, I just ended up going with my normal Apple iTunes. But I did really like Spotify. It seems so easy to make my playlist on Spotify. Guardians, I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game. I want to give a big thank you to Nikki Satz for coming in and hanging out tonight and being an upstanding Guardian. A big thank you to Colorado Cat for hanging out with me, and all the fun that we got to have doing these Grandmasters. It's a joy, and it's a joy to hang out with each and every one of you. And Guardians around the world, don't be shy. Drop in, say hello, hang out. We all game down here. And Guardians, I know that together we win this war. I'm Ransom Rider, and I'll see you very soon inside Destiny 2. Bye. Cowpunchers, how are you? We're fixing to call it an evening. We've had a fun evening. Colorado Cat, thank you. Nikki, thank you. Raygun, everybody, thank you. And I will see you guys later. Bye.
You're Ransom.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Have a good evening, guys. Have a good evening.
Yep. You too, Ransom. Thank you.